Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the Scarlet's Tales Tabletop Wargaming Network. Once again, as per usual, I'm ScottyD, and we've got Blake joining me today. How you doing, mate?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, going well. So we are running two commentators for the first time in a hot while, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm just going to quickly get rid of the chat, because we're not running the chat this morning because I haven't got that properly worked out, so we're not going to run that. We've got two great teams coming at you guys for this weekend. To start us off, we've got Hypershed up against the Village People, which is one of the Queensland teams.
Correct.
Which is great. So we are going to have them going shortly. Blake, do you want to just quickly, I'll pull it up on here. Actually, I've got an easier way, because in my book of tricks that I carry with me, I've actually got the rundown of the team. So if you want to quickly run down what each team has got, I'm going to start getting things sorted for these guys in terms of like audio stuff and lapel mics and all that fun stuff, so you guys are able to hear them during the pairings process and all that fun stuff. But it's going to be a great weekend of competitive Australian Warhammer 40k, particularly teams action. So, guys, as per usual, share it with friends, you know, get it out there. We want as many eyes on Australian Warhammer 40k as we can. I know the audio might be a bit echoey, so I do apologise about that. Just with the dual mic, we haven't really got the audio synced up at this point. I'm going to leave you with Blake for a minute. He's going to walk you through the what each team has got in terms of lists. I'm going to get the captains and all that set up, and like we can also run through the mission and stuff too.
Yeah.
So we'll swap over. I think we'll go to this one. Hey, there we go. And if I can show that fun stuff, and I can hide that. There you go. All right, I'll let you jump in, and then I'll come over and swap it over when we are getting into doing pairings and stuff.
Sounds good. All right. So we'll start with Hypershed. We've got Ben Smith running the Tau Auxiliary Carter. We've got Brody Martin running Custodes, the Solar Spearhead. Quite a lot of those here this weekend, guys. Got Jack Marvin on Chaos Knights. The standard 13 War Dog list. We've all seen that before. Very reliable. Got Chris Ferguson on World Eaters. Lots of berserkers, good stuff. Michael Higgs playing guard with the Bridgehead Christmas detachment. There is Mike Cohen playing the Eldari Warhost. Oscar Dyer playing Ork Bully Boyz. And Todd Spencer playing Marine Gladiators. We'll go to the Village People. Again, the Queensland team. Ben Warrior playing Admech Guitari Hunter. Got Cal. I'm going to butcher these names, everybody. I'm sorry. Good. Cal Kennekick playing the Eldari Warhost as well. Jacqueline Lavity on the Tau Auxiliary.
There should be an Admech one.
Jack Romanfield on Ork Warhawk. Oliver Johnson on playing GSC, the Biosandic Brood Surge.
Yeah.
Rory Whelan playing Votann. Sam Litter playing guard. Again, that's Bridgehead. And lastly is Zach Glass playing the Hello Martin Sisters. So there are some good, really good teams. A lot of similarities in these team structures here. So interesting to see how pairings go. As for our missions, you see here we have got Crucible, and so the angled corners. I'm a big fan of this. I believe in a straight line across, it is 21 inches. Man, if you were to go from point from here to here, like, and swift action and ritual, so all the objectives in the middle are going to go except for the center one, and the players will have to do actions to create their own objectives, and they're going to get 5 points for each one they hold in no man's land. So another mission where your home field doesn't matter for your primary, but it does matter for certain secondaries. So it'll be good. I think it's a relatively swingy game. I think you have high margins here. Like some armies obviously do actions better. Looks like Scotty's starting the pairing. Just getting the cards ready now. Give us a second, chat. Yeah.
You'll be able to hear the players coming through.
Yeah. I want to get the captains up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. You guys should be able to hear me real quick. Probably want that mouse. Just tell me if you can hear the captain.
Yep.
Start the day off. So, like, the things that happen during needing of testing, ladies and gentlemen, and that would be why, because the fader is right down on them.
Oh yeah, I actually literally leaned his eyes.
Yeah,
All right, here's the pairing strategy. We shuffle, nice. All right, cool. There we go.
Got him.
That was our first put.
What a coincidence, eh?
Are we at Orks on the team? We've got gardens.
As long as we don't have GC on the team.
I got some bad taste.
Yeah, no.
who have we got on mic? Press and
Ollie Johnson.
Ollie Johnson.
WGC, I assume.
It's WTC Crucible, it's WTC Crucible, it's WTC Crucible, and 5 more WTC Crucibles.
Yeah.
It's every Crucible.
Alright.
I don't think there's any super rules though.
I
Is
think
it much of
There's one medium super rule. One medium super rule.
You've got
Table 6.
Table 6.
yeah, table 6. Yeah, table 6.
Is it much of a drive for you guys to get up here?
Nah, it was alright. Some of the other boys.
So,
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Most of this have come from
Oh, it's like
Alright.
an hour, bro.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I feel for you. I feel for you. The our old player Jack and Tau player Declan drove. So they drove. Like they spent all Friday.
Just working through the
pay me to drive.
ladies and gentlemen. So just give me one
Yeah,
second.
yeah. So it's like,
Sort stuff over.
I would not risk like
yeah.
I'm just going to go over
Yeah,
to the
but to be
stream
honest,
table
they
now.
like took like big lunch breaks, went to the beach, like on Newcastle and stuff. So they made like a whole trip of it. It's like,
just like a
yeah, no, yeah, it
farming,
was
eh?
like 12-hour journey, but like lots of
Just to
stuff.
let you guys know as well,
yeah.
Good.
that's AdMech, but you don't have an AdMech.
Yeah.
I'm an Inquisitor now.
No one knows what AdMech is anyway.
Nobody
Yeah.
So we've got.
And no one expects that.
I can't hear myself. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. As long as you can hear
No,
me,
mate, you
that's
got call dropped to 135 points, mate.
He's
That's
still
all.
never going to take
All
it.
right.
That's all you need.
Alrighty, guys, when you're ready.
Alright,
Awesome.
King Babion. First defenders, eh?
All right.
Who with this?
Yeah, that one's probably not the pick though.
Oh. Yeah. There you go.
Zip Zoop. Votann.
All right.
Good thing we got this cool thing we printed off.
So, village people have put Votann down first.
bottom 3.
Oh, you can.
I don't remember the fuck these players are.
Village.
Yeah, we could do that, but it's kind of whatever.
So we've got
This is
Hypershed putting up Votann,
That's us.
and then village people.
village people putting up Votann, Hypershed.
Oh, I got it wrong.
Told you.
Here maybe.
Yeah.
I think we
Or
do.
even Mike. No, I think Mike's. Oh, maybe I should do that.
Alrighty, chat. So let us know about the audio stuff. We're still getting this setup kind of dialed in for dual commentators.
Bad matchups.
Orks kind of shit.
We're just still in there.
Yeah, you feel
because they should take
They've got infiltrators, so probably not. I was just thinking about the.
There's nothing
Do we
super
roll
big.
before we-
Might actually be not too bad.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what?
sorry.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we actually pull this out?
Yeah, okay.
Roll before.
I mean, I get tabled.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
You don't get template, no.
Maybe we do take.
Yeah, that one.
I think we do. I think we do 1 and 2.
Yeah, Sam. It's,
Oscar, Mike.
I am gonna have a bit of an echo, I believe.
So
Yeah.
1.
There's definitely an echo.
2.
There's a lot less chatter.
Wait, is this ever a play?
Huh?
Kind of could be.
Yeah, it could be actually.
It kind of could be.
Can you get rid of the...
Yeah, actually, I kind of like that. I kind of like that.
Okay.
wait, as we go through, can you get rid of the lines and stuff on that?
I don't.
It's
I can try and do it at lunch. I don't know how to do it off rip.
Give me a second.
We're good at our job.
I've never
Same.
paired before.
We know
so-
lists.
We know this.
We know what things are.
That's
Yep.
more than us.
King behavior. Excellent.
All right.
Awesome. Roll off for who gets first table pick.
I got a 4.
Oh,
Ah,
well.
rigged.
Rigged.
Yeah.
All right, you get first table
people
pick.
get table.
These loaded dice were really good.
Ah.
All right.
You got Sisters and Guard,
Sisters and guard into
your Tau.
Your Tau.
my Tau. You guys got Orks and Custodes.
Awesome, thank you. Custodes is Solar Spearhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
So I can just take. I don't think I do that.
You get table as well. You get table as well.
I get ten,
Vote.
yeah. And then possibly.
What's the other one?
Guard.
Guard?
It's the same.
Nah.
the
If that's
players
if
more
you
bad
if you
matchups
reckon
for us.
that's that, just do it.
Thing we did on the plane, right?
I'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sa-
Okay. So that's how I lost you completely.
No.
Yeah. Oh, you lost me.
Cool.
Like I couldn't hear you at all.
Who knows?
Sorry.
What, who knows?
If you let us cheat, they are.
Okay.
Who knows what Sacristans actually do, bro? Not me.
Not me.
It's a lot
Sorry.
of damage, 1 attack, so strength 5.
The halberds break. The halberds break at just a dime. If that model knocks over, the model's shattered.
Yeah.
So
So what
flimsy.
you're saying is
The actual
well,
model.
Oh yeah. Oh, then it's gone. That's how you kill Sacrosanct.
If the model's broken, then you can't.
Yeah,
use it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right. Good plan. Pivot.
If you touch the chess piece, you got to move it, right?
Have you got anything to denote which table we're putting things on, by any chance?
I don't.
You get a big fat. We are good at the game, so we get a table pick. We get first table pick. Is that what we said?
Yeah. You get you get
So
first.
we
pick.
go first, then 2, 3,
All right.
you're
So
4,
this is
5,
what these are the ones
6.
you pick. B, B, B,
Alright, so we've got sisters.
and B.
Does someone have like just a spare piece of paper?
Do you want to? You could go with one of these ones here.
well, I'm
Oh, so could
actually
we just get
bringing
like
up,
could you just rip it off so we
Shall
can
we
just
just
write
see
like
what's on here
table,
as we
like
go?
table 1, table
I
2?
didn't get the. Yeah, you put it at the top here, but I basically labeled them up here for you.
It's just like
For Brody, yeah.
you
Yeah.
want that,
Yeah.
or you want that. So
Yeah, I
I
put
go
them-
next
I
to
put
each
them
one.
in
Write them out
yeah.
for us.
The only one that you want is this.
Looking very
That's the
professional.
only one that you
I'll
wanted
take
on
that
one.
one.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay.
Do my best.
Yeah. Between. Hello. We might need your input soon.
Cool, so that's our paired and refused.
Oh, yep.
I know stuff.
Yeah.
Paired, refused.
Yeah.
I
Don't
take this.
don't check, because unless you.
Cool, so that's first
That's
one,
paired. Yep.
and then that's second one. So,
That's yours,
and then that's the one you give back to us.
I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got Tau versus Sisters
Gotcha.
So yeah, first
You didn't get a say now.
and
Sorry?
Votann versus
We
Ork.
paired you awfully.
Oh, within 2.
You're in Votann.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna run.
All right. So Votann out, Sisters out. That leaves what back in? Doesn't really help. Doesn't really help this. So we probably put back in.
If you go,
Probably put that back in.
then he's
And just
gonna,
do whatever.
it's going to be a 10 rather than a 12 on.
On the wrong fucking one. We're on the wrong one.
I
I mean,
could do
like
Jack,
honestly,
then he's
no.
gonna
This
take the end.
just gets.
I like
fucked.
I think-
I think I just
yeah,
take
yeah.
play for whatever. Go do it. No, we'll go for third. I won't get that big though.
Or depending on what they put up, if they put up something you want.
You never.
Sorry, where's Rory?
Never.
Can you ask him what table pick he wants?
'Cause
Like
now we
what?
don't-
Like
we
ask
no
him if he
longer have
prefers
chip in.
like a particular sort of board.
So maybe we put
Yeah.
up.
Against Bully Boyz.
Send back to me table pick. Maybe just put me up and take it, but I'll take a shit one.
Cool, so what table?
3.
3. Cool, makes sense.
Sick.
So that's a medium.
Yeah.
Cool. And we just pull one bad out. Probably.
We will just wait. We're just asking our.
Yeah,
voter.
you're right.
So,
I see.
medium 3.
Stalling for time.
Yeah, it's all the time.
Whoever's get medium 3. Trying to grab the blackboard or the light blackboard if you want to take the light.
Take light 1.
Yeah, cool. Yep. Light or
Yeah.
yeah,
light one.
yeah. Light 1 for Votann and Orks.
Oh, that's the tab you wanted.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
That's. Oh yeah.
Let me.
These glasses aren't
Hold
for
up.
show.
Absolutely.
So now.
We want light table when we're
I think
shooting your copy.
That's it, bro.
Light table is quite
little
interesting.
shooting.
No.
For,
Did you not see the new Ork detachment? That's shooting Orks.
I haven't read
Does that mean we get? Yeah, whatever.
this. So we get next table.
Yeah, you get next table, and then we get table
guys.
after this.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we get table 3, you get 4, 5, we get 6, you get 7, and 8.
Wait, we get 3, we get 4, 5.
We get 3, you get 4.
Yeah.
It goes
Yeah.
us, them,
Mate,
us.
it's too early in the morning for my brain to be working.
Awesome.
Sorry, World Eaters and Tau being put up.
Wait, this is their towel?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And
Welcome in.
is this Ox Cadre?
Yes.
Oh yes, yeah.
It's the 2 Sky Rays, 2 Ghost Kills.
Yep.
Yep.
And you.
Surely, I mean, yeah, you know what, we give him confidence. I wonder how this goes.
What do we?
We keep meat.
I don't
Do you have some predictions on pairings here?
I don't think
Anybody?
this works out well, actually.
Let's go.
This? Yeah, it's this for you.
Oh, I don't like it.
Yeah, sweet. If we do that then.
TK's probably going to fall into a good match.
What is?
Sam's not going to really do it.
Okay.
It has to be,
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool.
Alright. We're gonna go like that.
Thank you.
Cool. What's the GSC in that matchup? Where is the GSC?
Right. So we have Hyper Shed putting Chaos Knights and
That's the aberrant.
Ultramarines into the Tau.
The bricks.
Yep.
And Orks getting
Or
Orks.
what is the odds?
GSC coming from
Okay, cool.
village people going to
Yeah,
the World
yeah,
Eaters.
yeah. Could take this actually. It's fine. Punch him, but the Fiona Pain's kind of cooked.
I think
Abrams, do they have an inbound save?
Aberrants don't. They have 5.
I think they're going to take Knights into the Tau.
And the
How
Abominants
many
Personally, guys,
3.
3 wounds, fight on. So I know -1 damage or any sort. The Abominant, if it's attached,
that's what I
surprise,
think.
it will be. Gives them a fight on death on a 4-up. Abominant stands up on a 2-up as well.
And there's two Abominants, 10 man.
Sam,
5
it
man,
is GSC or
Oh, interesting.
Orks into Weeders.
Yeah. What's the worst matchup for the rest of our roster?
What?
Can you?
Yeah, cool.
I think they take GSC here.
Yeah.
Personally, Sam.
We're yeah.
That's probably a loss, but yeah. That's a decent loss, I think. At least they get. The problem is, I don't get to mitigate, like, tell people for these, but.
CK,
Could still take this. I mean, if I'm only dealing with 2 units that actually do anything.
Yeah.
The rest of it.
Do you want me to get the rest of the?
Yeah, get the rest of it up.
Yeah, I think the Orcs get the table pick, so I
just get a roster.
I reckon it's going to be the way.
You think about next?
It's going to be really interesting to see how
Yeah.
Tau's gone, Orks are gone.
What list are you trying to pull up?
It's a GSC list.
Oh, I can tell you exactly what's in it. It's my
your list?
Yeah. So it is
2 Abominants.
2 Abominants, 1 with the infiltrate and free
Are you
throw.
playing Biosanctic Surge?
Yeah, Biosanctic.
Surge as well.
So that's +1 attack, +1 to charge.
Patriarch,
Yep, Patriarch's got
2
+1
Reductus,
AP, +1
Yark.
damage.
Acolyte, so they don't have to do shit. Glyce, Truck. So literally just the Aberrant's bricks I'm worried about then.
And don't forget 2 5-man.
And a 10-man
steals.
steals.
10 man with a Patriarch.
Yeah.
That's still fine.
Unless Pedro with the 5-man.
Or just solo, right?
Yeah, or solo. What if I don't want to give my Steelers devastating wins at all?
We're playing ninth, bro. Characters don't go.
Yeah, well, we're fucking cooking, bro.
You happy with that one?
Yeah,
Whatever you put. So that's your
All right, we've got our picks.
Rejected.
I forgot what we did.
We'll take the Marines.
Hey, now let's go.
Gladius
Alright,
into
go, bro.
Tau and GSC into
You're
World Eaters.
captain.
Captain or my captain, eh?
So you get that table pick as well.
I
So
sure
we're
do.
captain versus
Good thing
captain.
that we are both playing a melee army.
Yeah. The most important table
We'll
pick.
take light
That will be a good match.
Light 2.
I would like to see that.
I should put my pen. Light 2 and Light 1 are both out, me and
So
3's
we've got
out.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Where's my matrix? One was really good for me.
4 through 6. 4 through 8, sorry.
So we're waiting on the table pick for the World Eaters and GSC match.
Obviously, I'm with Carl's change. Probably put me up.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on. Sam's Chaos Knights are still in the mix.
I think I want this one actually.
If you
Really interesting.
Big fun first.
White
Fun
tables
first.
are really
bad
picked.
matchup.
Also, just chat with that. Both white tables are really picked.
So then it is
And
the
heavy and no heavies yet. So it would be interesting to see from me and League between GSC and World Eaters end up going on heavy.
I think they'll take a medium. Yeah,
Cool.
medium 6. Called it.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Down to.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sweet, so you get next table. And
Yep.
that's going to be our put up.
So we get next table. I think we want that one down as the table pick. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Or do
chat
we?
the-
What's left?
Knowing you've got your table pick
We
really
have,
does
anything
affect who
double
you
come
put
into
down.
this?
No, because he's got approvals.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Sometimes
he's
the
got
pairing
approvals.
process can take so long sometimes.
we have left
Admech, Orks, Guard, and Elder.
yeah.
Cool. So we just wait for that. I think we just go to this one. It's just safer, I think.
Awesome.
Admech and Custodes are being put down.
Guard and Elder.
Wait, hold on. Does this actually? This could beat it too, though. Actually,
No, the last chicken's
one, 6 last chickens only.
Guard and Jack.
This goes through. I think this actually might be. What's his
cool. He's got.
And then this will fall.
So if we, I'm saying that.
It'll be interesting to see if this Admech list gets put on the heavy table.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I think this is better for us.
All those Iron Striders definitely might struggle, but
What have we got here?
This one's
Definitely do that.
End up kind of being.
Because that's the one we need to protect the most.
Because now what it's going to be is.
And
I think this is I think
both flips.
that's let's do, I
We
think
want to control more.
that.
Okay, then put
These guys are using words like control.
because
think
they
we
control.
I
If we
got
put that,
no
they can
clue.
not pick that. Like they control
Okay.
the pairing, right?
who's going
And
to
so
be chat?
this is
So that's champion.
Exactly.
They get put at the end.
Yep.
Absolutely. I know that.
Take these. You take them.
Cool.
So that's our put up.
What happened here?
Eldarian Guard into
Because we both
Custodes.
have us the same.
Yeah, right.
Bit of
Now
confusion
my
there.
brain was-
Teams put up the same defenders. So
So it's either the
we
mirror
got Admech.
or not the mirror. No, because the the rejects fight.
Oh yeah.
The rejects fight. Now the mind games
So-
begin. Eh?
whoever
Ooh,
doesn't
alright.
get picked here
You take Elder.
has to play against each other. So
Or is it?
they
we can go
we
by this.
could get Eldar versus Eldar or Guard versus
He doesn't want
Guard.
that. He doesn't want that.
We'll have to see what happens here, guys.
Yeah.
That? No, this is they're both actually kind of
Guard versus
right.
Eldar.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
Those
I
are
can
our
do
3
that.
choices.
That's 2 units as opposed to whatever the
I don't know what happened there.
Both bad. So.
You know what? He can suck it up.
Okay.
Love that mentality. Awesome.
Alright, flip it. Oh, alright. Okay,
Okay.
this is a bow.
Alright,
Oh, and then
Guard,
Yeah,
Admech.
wait. 3, 2, 1.
What could it be?
Wait.
Oh!
Orks in a CK.
Okay, so
We get one,
We get 1, and then you get.
and then then we effectively get these 2 because we'll pick the last table, and then yeah. So we get these.
No, we get this one, right? We get 4 and 5.
Oh, you get that one.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No. We get this one.
Alright.
We get one.
You get this one. Then we and then
Us.
You, us,
You.
us,
Oh,
you.
Us. So us.
Oh yeah, these are the wrong way around. Sorry, that was your put up.
Yeah.
yeah. Cool. There we go.
Yeah. Alright, now we're cooking. Now we're good. Alright.
Take the table. Let's move over.
Eldar,
Yeah.
Custodes,
What is left? I think there's a
Guard, and Admech. Eldar and
Take
Guard,
medium 4.
and
medium 4.
Knights and Orks.
So what is the both heavies are still left.
Who plays on heavy terrain?
Alt or Orks probably.
You're almost definitely probably.
Cal,
Medium
do you
4?
prefer Oh, Sam is not.
I mean, CK don't need to see to shoot.
Yes, please.
Sam, do you care about medium or heavy? Alright.
So you take medium?
Medium 5 is the one that's still open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's normal Crucible, great. Into guard.
I think Ork's going to want that heavy
Medium
table.
5.
Medium 5.
Chaos Knights do ignore
Yep.
terrain. Sam, that would be the
And then
old
you
Asher.
get to decide
Those
who gets which heavy.
Changes
Guard, you
can't
get,
affect
heavy
a
one or
tournament
less,
after
heavy
list
two.
submission, mate.
Which heavy do you want?
Two ghost skills, two.
Mike, you want to have a quick look? No, other Mike.
Standard.
It's
Do
not.
you want to bring up the calculator?
Give that to Mike. Both heavies. Both heavies, right? Yeah.
9.
Don't say it loud.
No, other Mike. Other Mike. Have a look for the two heavies.
Pretty sure it's 12 for do. Yep. And then
Heavy 1, heavy 2. We'll take heavy 2 for this one.
Remember that.
Heavy 8.
Heavy 8 for Guard and Eldari. Sure, Eldar will appreciate that.
cool. Right.
And again,
Pleasure, boys.
7,
All
guys.
right.
Alright, before we go, gentlemen, let me just have a look and I can tell you who I would like to be putting on stream. Yep, definitely have
Declan and Zach don't want to be on stream, so our sisters and our tower player don't want to be on stream. Everyone else is fine.
Damn, I liked both of those lists.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look at the rest. So
We got to keep the 28% win rate sister tech secret.
It's super secret.
We found a way to get it 35% win rate, boys.
Waiting for Scotty to. He's going to be on stream.
how does Rory and so it's gonna be Votann Orks.
Rory, happy on stream?
Yep. Happy on stream?
Sure. Yep.
Okay, that is gonna be our stream game.
Awesome.
Who's your guard player?
Michael.
We'll get that guard list up, guys.
Do you want us to
Well,
do you need that to put things in for your stream at all?
I've got it written down. Okay. So you guys are good to pull that off. And I'll just switch the lapels off for a second.
I have got the guard list that's about to be on. We've got Gaunt's Ghosts. That's probably see it every list this weekend. It is the Brute Hand Strike, giving us the Tempest Scion command squad. I believe we've got three of those. Each one of those will be joined by a unit. Tempest Scions, we've got the Rogal Dawn Commander, Ursula Creed, Scions. Two Orks. The Cyclops Demolition Vehicle, the Field Ordnance Battery, the unit of 10 Carskin, the Krieg, two units of Krieg Combat Engineers, and then the 2 units of the Aquilons coming from the Guard. Just grab that.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Might be a little bit of an echo. Do apologise. Actually, you know what?
It's going to do this because Blake's mic can hear me. It's all good. Let's jump back on. That was a really interesting pairings process. I think that Orks and Votann on light is going to be really interesting to see. Orks into Votann is typically a very stable matchup between both factions. Orks doing quite well at the moment, but Votann being a very honest 40k army. So the players are just jumping over the table. I'm going to go brief them. Like, do you want to run through the Orks and the Votann list for those in chat? And we'll get a poll up in chat in a minute, and we'll go from there. I'll get these guys sorted. I'll leave you guys in Blake's hands. Oscar versus...
Right. Welcome, Matthew. Boys setting. Alright. Boys. Oscar Dyer's Ork list. We've got Bully Boyz, Boss Necrot, 3 War Bosses, no enhancements there. We've got the War Boss and Mega Armor with the Teleporter. And we've got 1 unit of 10 Beast Snagger Boys, 1 unit of 10 Boys, 4 trucks, all with the Wrecking Door. Here they are. 2 units of 6 Breaker Boys, quite nasty. I think they'll make quick work of all their Sagittarius and stuff. Unit of 10 Gretchen, 10 Gretchen, 10 Gretchen. 2 units of 5 Meganoms, both with the twin kill saws, so you get a lot of damage out of that. Unit of 10 knobs, and a unit of 5 knobs. And lastly, a unit of Storm Boys. I think between the Mega Knobs and the knobs, get a lot of mileage out of the Bully Boyz. So get up the Votann list.
I have no idea. You said light 2, wasn't it? I think we're light 2. Double check.
Bear with me, chat. Yeah. What are your picks here, chat? Between the Votann and the Ork. Just trying to find Votann was here. This up now. So Oathband, 2 Grimnirs. I haven't seen Grimnirs on the table in about a year, so it'll be interesting what he's going to do with those. And then we've got, ready for it? 10 Warriors, 10 Warriors, 10 Warriors, 10 Warriors. That is 1, 2, 4 units of 10. So we've got 40 of the Tier 2 Warriors. Looks like they're all packs of 9s. Every bit of war you can give them. And 1, 5 Sag Talk. Unit, 2 units, 3 units. It's 2 units of 5 Athenian Berserkers and 1 unit of 10. You'll see here that, so the 2 5-men have the axe and the 10-men have the maul.
Cool.
Then 2 units of 3 of the Pioneers, so that's the bikes with Scout, and a unit of 6 with Scout. And then lastly, we do have 1 unit of 10 Jaegers, which are Infiltrators. Scotty just talking them through it now, boys.
An hour 20 to apply. That'll give you guys 20 minutes to train this, all that kind of stuff. Oscar.
Okay.
And then Rory, you'll be ready.
What are we gonna? Have we got any picks, chat?
Associates player 1 on stream,
Yeah.
player 2, just so that it's a lot easier for people to know who's rolling what.
Yep.
If there's any other questions, feel free to set up.
Let's get this set up because I'm worried that that's going to slow us down a little bit. But
yeah.
I'll jump in as much as I can. I can also control that a bit remotely. So if you're worried about time, just let me know.
Yeah,
cool.
Sweet. Do you have the map pack?
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Right, so we've just got them more in the middle.
Let's just get this roughly.
That's all. And these are 10 and 14.
Table setup, probably the longest part of getting everything ready. It's a little bit boring, guys, but it is it's essential. We need to do it. Obviously, we can't set them up beforehand because we don't know what's going to be on.
Brizzy.
Oh, all right, cool.
So we flew and drove down respectively yesterday.
Sick.
So we had 2 guys drive down and bring all our armies.
Yeah.
And then the rest of us just flew down last night. You guys are from Newey?
I'm kind of a ring in in this crew. But yeah, I think someone from Newey, someone from Sydney.
That's right. So for those that don't know, the Hyper Shed is a mix of the Team Hyperion and the Team Hyper Shed. Hyperion being from Sydney, Hyper Shed being from Newcastle, and we have brought in Oscar to get to that age.
Just for where it touches. I think it's 22. That's all good. Oh, yeah, man. I'll give you these. You need to put them down.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I'm hogging all of them over here.
What was that, sorry?
I was hogging them all over here. There we go.
I do think this terrain is going to favour Orks.
I don't have the actual map pack. I've just got a. I just have the. Yeah. So I don't have the exact
Do you have the one
measurements.
with the measurements like on the corners of the?
I won't be able to source that, unfortunately, because it's they've updated on the WTC website.
Oh, okay.
Because these are the old maps.
That's okay.
So sorry about that, Rory.
Right. Some of these back to front.
So I think they might be back to front on the on that map pack because there's some weird stuff on that map pack. Like this one here, for example.
Yeah, that's not what I'm sort of setting up now.
Yep. There was some, like on the players pack, there was some boards that just like were missing bits of terrain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Let me just grab control here. Alrighty, chat. I'm back.
Just going to swap to the pod mic for a bit instead, because it's probably going to be a bit more controlled in terms of audio and won't pick up the background as much. Let's get a poll going.
So Bully Boyz strats I need to watch out for. It's a fight on death for your nods.
Yep.
See who's going to win
6
this
inch
round.
consolidate.
Yeah. Pilot
So,
and
Who's going to win
consolidate.
this game, actually? That's the important
Sorry, it's
thing.
Pile
it's
and
consolidate. No,
just consolidate?
consolidate.
Okay,
Yeah,
yep.
so after the fight.
In the round.
Yeah. So fight on death. The pile in. So like a lot of them get
Ork Bully
better
Boyz.
in the WAR.
Yeah.
So like
your fight on death goes to a 3 up in the WAR or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
What are your
And
thoughts
then
on their list?
the consolidator goes from D3 plus 3 to 6
Yeah.
in the WAR.
A lot of space.
I'll get them up just to quickly run through them.
Definitely favours the Orks.
Have you seen my list? Or how are you
A
familiar
lot
with
of
Orks?
similarities here. A lot of
reasonably
transports in both lists.
So,
A lot of heavy hitting units, but a lot of fast units in both.
So the strats.
Personally, I think Orks are going to take it.
Or think about is
Yeah, I
what's the
think
fallback
between
as well?
the map, the mission.
Yeah.
That being
No, so
said,
if
it
you,
is
if you want to fall back,
swift
yeah.
action.
you take a
Votann
death
have
escape
more
at -1, so 1,
battle
2,
line.
3.
Yep, to take advantage of that,
Dies.
especially with the Sagittarius
Yeah, the
being able to get
dies.
them where you want. I can
Also,
see a
model
scenario
dies.
where the second WAR.
last time I
Like,
played
you,
Bully
the thing with Bully Boyz, you get the WAR, you use the first WAR defensively to get your invulnerable save, and save the second one for when you're ready to go.
Rerolls in the WAR, so like I can do a unit to get full
So I
rerolls.
predict an early WAR, and then one with turn 3 or 4.
I've got like an armor of contempt for it. So all of my units
We can,
only work,
he can let the
so my
Votann
stats only work
make
for,
the objectives and go and steal them at the
But
end.
the WAR is
Yeah,
active
so
for
he
any
can really
unit that
jump
has a war
in
boss.
and just deploy
So I get 2
objectives
WARs.
there.
Cool,
Really
I'll quickly
easily.
just run you through what I got.
I need to get the tokens
some
for guys, but
So 2 squads of 3 and 1 squad of 6.
Yep, and
They move 12, they scout 9. I can give them sus 2, and it's a lot of output at like neg 1, no
Also,
cover, 2 damage.
let us know what you think of this pairing. What do you think of the game?
I've got 5 little Sagittar
Who do you think is
transports.
going to win as well?
Move
It'd be
6.
great to see.
I
more
can
Bully
advance in different bar.
Boyz.
They've got like a las cannon with sustained D3 on them. Then I've got sort of Jaegers. These guys here. They infiltrate, they reactive move. They're half decent in combat. Like it's 18 attack, strength 4, neg 2, 1. They're just annoying. I've got 2 5-mans with axe berserks. They can strike or sweep. Strike is 6 neg 2/2. 3 attacks being on 2s. They do fight on death. And per fight.
Is that on a 4-up?
On a 4-up. And so I've got 20 berserks total. Per 5 berserks, I've got 1 mole launcher. The mole launcher is a 24 range indirect.
+2 advanced charge.
2 advanced charge.
There are the tokens for these spawn objectives for you guys.
Lovely.
Cool.
Cool. I have a fair idea. So what strats do I need to watch out for with you?
So I've got a fallback shoot charge strat, 1 CP on anything. I've got a sustained hits 2 strat.
Fallback shoot charge,
So sustained hits 2, you have to have a judgment token on you, otherwise it's sustained hits 1. I can pump myself up to AP 4, so it's plus AP per judgment token you have in combat. So, yeah. That's about it.
And you can shoot if I target you as well?
Yeah, if you shoot me.
And don't kill you.
And don't kill me, I can shoot you back for 2 CP.
Yeah. I don't have much shooting.
Like, maybe just don't shoot a truck at me.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I probably won't shoot anything at you, to be honest. Cool. So just so you know, like my bomb squigs don't count as a shooting. It's just, Cool.
And you can still do them indirect.
Yes.
Because we're not using the new rules.
Let's have a quick look at the table.
So it's ritual, swift action, so battle line can advance an action and fall back an action, I believe.
Yes.
And it's ritual, so.
And you have a few. You have a few. Your warriors we split.
So I've got 40 warriors.
Yeah.
They are going to get split into 8 5-mans.
Yeah, and because they can only do that if they're going into a vehicle.
Into a vehicle.
Yeah.
So
they're all going in vehicles.
Yes.
So the berserks are all on foot then?
I can have 1 squad of berserks in a transport to start.
Yeah.
Because I only need to start like half the squad that splits, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. So isn't the transport capacity 6?
6.
Yeah.
So 4 of the transport's going to have 5 warriors in it.
Of course.
1 of them's going to have a berserk, and then there's going to be like lots of other things just on the table. This is just more like this.
Yep. How's that one there?
I believe on these. We're on this table here. So with these, how these are backwards, right? We can't fit a truck or a Sagittar between here.
3 inches. It should be 3 inches.
It should be 3? Okay, cool. If it's 3, then I can fit a Sagittar. I'm just not sure if you can fit a truck.
I should be able to fit a truck.
Just from the from the top, man.
Isn't it because you can pass over the edge, so it wouldn't be the wheelbase?
I just thought it was any point in the model, but.
Well, no, because you can have say a Falcon. You measure it from the? I'm pretty sure parts of a model.
That's for I believe that's for transports with a base, like vehicles with a base.
Okay. So maybe just clarify because it's over 3.
Yeah.
One question. When we're moving, can we move if there's 3 inches past the terrain here? Can a truck go through? Is it measured from the wheelbase, or
I think it's from the hull.
Yeah.
I believe.
So my understanding is if it had a base like a wave serpent or something, it'd be fine. But since it's a non-based vehicle, it's just all the hull.
Yeah, I'll go grab one.
But also
get a proper ruling.
About this as well, because the terrain is different.
Yep.
Whereas here it says
unless it's got a base.
There's 5 inches.
Yeah.
Because of the terrain, there's only 3.
Right.
So that needs to be either flipped, or are we playing that or flipped? Because that changes how we move up.
Because if it was flipped, we'd have to put the ruins upside down, which doesn't really work.
All right, well, let's just keep going. We'll wait for that.
Let's just get to. I'm happy to deploy nearly all my army.
Yep.
While we wait for that, and
same.
It'll just cool.
Let's
roll for deployment. Do you have any infiltrators?
I have Snickerot.
Anything in reserve?
Yes. Yeah. So we're just querying the map.
Yeah.
So here.
I think I know this.
Yeah. So that is an L shape. So we'd have to do it like that. Is that intended?
It wouldn't be that one. It would actually be this one here. Because if you have a look at the map as it's like that, it would be this one here. That one is fine.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that one.
I think what we'll do, because the way this map is oriented, it would have impacted decisions. Just flip these upside down for now and play it like that. Happy with that?
Yep.
So flip that one upside down, so the corner is close to the center.
Yep.
Because that's the map you guys would have drafted around.
Like that?
Yep.
So I'll keep it the same for now.
Okay, cool.
Happy with that?
Yep. Thanks.
Sorry about that, guys.
You're right. And then this one just needs to be a bit further out. 3 inches there.
Cool, man. There, we're good then.
Cool. Yeah, so vehicles can go straight up.
Do you have any infiltrates?
Just snicker on.
Just snicker
Yeah.
on, okay.
So in strategic reserve, I
Connor,
have
thank you so much for becoming a first company veteran. Really appreciate that, mate.
The Warboss has an enhancement.
We're just going to get the player audio sorted a bit more.
Everything will be on the table for me. Be aware that my bikes can pick up from the board
So,
edge.
really appreciate the support, brother.
They can pick up turn
Hope
1
you're
and
doing
come
well.
back in because they're on the table. So it's something that goes into strat reserve when it's on the table.
So guys, just let us know how the audio's all sounding on your end. We'll try and have it as set level going forward for the players, and we'll be a little bit above them in terms of the commentary side now. We'll just be using the pod mic. We won't be using the lapels because there's just too much of an echo in this room. So we'll try and limit that a bit. But welcome in everybody. Hope you're all doing well. We'll get the round timer going as well. We've got about 2 hours 45 right now.
I'll try to do the same. The Sagittars, they fall off a little bit.
And I'll just let you know what's going down when.
Cool, man.
Cool. So that's a.
And we'll get that going, so we'll be able to show the game timer there for you guys. Oh, we just had the roll-off. Go for who's dropping first. So I believe that would have been Oscar. Oh, Connor coming in with the 5 gifted memberships as well. Really appreciate that, mate.
I'm just going to put my infiltrating unit
Thank you so much for the financial support, brother.
Actually, no, I'll just start doing basic warriors at the backfield, man.
Yep.
So, Blake, quick question for you. How do you think they are going to go in terms of deployment? If I just throw us up. What do you think in terms of deployment that the players are going to actually utilize here?
My regular boys.
Cool, man.
I reckon see all the trans right on the line.
Yeah.
Return like they're they need to be.
I'm just gonna whack a squad of Gretchen down.
Cool.
So yeah, they want to support. They go to the middle, but definitely a game.
And your indirect is just your mole launchers?
Just my mole launchers, man.
Sweet.
D6 plus 1 shot blast,
Both
5,
make
no
it
neg
cool.
1.
Cool.
Like, it's more for the slow.
And so like 5.
Yeah, definitely agree that during turns 3, 4, and 5, Orks will pick them off.
Just gonna put another squad down here, man.
Let's have a look at the deployment map so everyone's aware. It is Crucible, so that is the deployment. How, oh, that's... sorry about that, Connor. Thanks for letting us know. I know Blake was cutting out. I think it was just more distance, but I can play around with some of the stuff there. Yeah, it's probably just proximity for you, Connor, as well. Let me see what I can do about the gate a little bit. Because, yeah, the other thing to be aware of is just we're in a room, 16 other people doing the stream, so it's hard for us to...
Once per game, sorry.
What do you call it? Have the audio pick up just us, but then not, you know, have it go out. So maybe that's going to be a bit better. That's the deployment for this mission, which is really interesting. They are marked out on the table as well. So we're starting to see Oscar actually drop some deployments here. So let's have a look. He's on the dice camera end. So we've got the cameras for these guys also working up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, let me just grab this guy so we can have a look. And Blake hasn't seen this before, so it's going to be really interesting to see what he's thinking.
Battle
so,
line, you can advance and charge, advance and action zone.
Oh no, don't tell me that I haven't renamed them. Let me just
your battle line is only your
reset
snaggers
that.
and your 10-man. You've got 2 squads to battle line, right?
Yeah, correct.
Because there's meant to be a specific way that is set up. So if I go to this one now, it should be up. There we go. We got the camera working. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting. As we can see already, we have got you know, some of the Storm Boys going down
Cool.
for Oscar, and the Gretchen down the back here. And if we swap to the other end, what we have got already, and I did scuff this camera a bit, so it should go to there. We have got the Sagittor. Yeah, there we go. Sagittor's just there with some bikes and 5 Hearthkin Warriors, and another 5 Warriors down the back there. So it looks like he's put a lot of the Warriors into Sagittors to split them up to get more bodies for board control. Which is really interesting. Jack, welcome in. Great to have you joining us, mates. Hope you're doing well.
I'm going to put a Sagittor.
Yeah, really appreciate everyone joining us. Make sure to let your friends know, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get as many eyes on the Australian 40k scene this weekend. We've got some of the top teams from across the Eastern Seaboard. We've got 2 ACT teams in attendance. We've got 2 Queensland teams. It is going to be a phenomenal weekend of coverage. What team are you hoping to see on stream, Blake?
I'd really like to get one of so many beautifully painted armies here this weekend that it's really hard to pick. But from a gameplay point of view, I think even just
it's the first time in a while I played against an Ork player that doesn't have Zogrod.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm like,
He's so good.
That'd be
your
really cool to
matchup,
see.
like, just to box you
Dave
in.
Kerr, amazingly painted.
It forces me to basically put
but I really want to see how that army
token on him.
functions.
So
to be,
otherwise he is annoyingly hard to shift.
Undoubtedly,
like in
Austin will make their way on the stream. Whether or not Dave gets picked, can't say that sure, but
Zogrod gets his own personal WAR, basically.
Yeah, I know.
Stephen, welcome in. Great to have you joining us. To let you know, we've got 13 teams of 8 players in attendance, which is 104 players.
Bikes down here.
We've got 2 from Queensland, 2 from ACT, and 9 from New South Wales, which is it's awesome to see 2 teams from ACT and Queensland for sure. ACT is only 2.5 hours away, but Queensland is like 10 plus hours for these guys to come in. So, which is great. That's why we've got one of the Queensland teams on round 1. I want to showcase the some of the other states pretty early on. And
what's the go with the objectives? How far apart out of your
pairings? Yeah, no worries, Jack. We can definitely walk through the pairings. Give me a second. I've got them all written down for you guys. So I'll be able to let you know what is what as well.
I'll say 12 from there.
So 12 from any other one.
Yeah.
So the first one has to come off the middle one.
Yeah.
12.
12 inches.
And then, for example, for your second one, you could go like 12, like this way.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So for the pairings, for those who missed it, we're going to go. The first faction I mentioned is for Hypershed. Second faction I mentioned is for Village People. So we've got Tau into Sisters on medium 3. Orks into Votann is on 3. We've got World Eaters into GSC on medium 6. Ultramarines into Tau on light 2. Guard into Adeptus Mechanicus on medium 4. Custodes into Eldari on medium 5, Eldari into Guard on medium on heavy 8, and Chaos Knights into Orks on heavy 7. So that is how the pairings process went for these guys.
Alright, I'm going to chuck.
So it's definitely really interesting, really exciting. I'll see how these guys are getting a lot on the table right now. Blake, what are your thoughts in terms of what we're seeing in terms of their deployment?
And that knob squad, that mega knob,
I thought these Gretchen would be more spread out. Both teams have a lot of interest. And even though you have a huge area to deploy them, to be practical, you don't get the whole area. Since neither one of them fast.
Just a Sagittar with some heavy weapon troops in it
but
here.
Swift actions, so there is advanced action available for the battle line units. I can see Oscar ready now. Obviously, you've got those bikes come on and off the board when they want. So, the Oscar having to screen out a lot of the back there. Otherwise, still quite early. I think they both have a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Bit of a difference there, Jack, is that Blake's a bit more soft-spoken than myself. I'm quite a loud person in general. So that's probably a bit why we're working off the one mic just because of the gain. The lapels were picking up so much audio.
It's my first time.
So the wizards.
Yeah, it's also Blake's first time doing this, so he's just getting into his rhythm and everything. So don't stress too much. We'll get everything sorted out as well. It's probably just in terms of the audio, talking, because we're just using the one mic, guys. That's all we're doing. So Blake's just going to get used to using it, and you know, I'll encourage him to speak a little bit louder and stuff as well. So he'll get there, guys. He'll get there.
So I've got just more infantry, more bikes.
We have a look at the Votann deployment. What I really like that Rory's doing right now, as we can see, if we just grab, if I grab this, you can see he's actually frontlining a lot on his right-hand flank, really looking to push forward first turn, have a lot of stuff to be able to put down an objective safely there, or he could also potentially put it behind the ruin. So if we have a look at the top down, for example, he could actually end up, depending on the distance, placed right down there, which would be big.
I only just noticed we've got, where is, I missed that. Snick right in that corner. Obviously, scout moves, you can't go within 9. So what Oscar's done here is basically said, no,
with the Breaker
so
Boys.
your bikes can't come here.
And
So he's a lot of area denial from one single model there. Really smart by Oscar.
Yeah, definitely agree. Definitely agree with that. So yeah, I think that it's going to be really solid. It's a solid strat as well to just go cool. It also means that he can't put one on the terrain right at the back there. So that's the important thing to note. So it's basically forcing.
Correct.
Votann movement is between like 5 on the like the infantry of 5 and like I think it's 10 inches on the bikes from memory. I can pull it up on my phone and I can find out a bit more specifically. Thanks to being an IT CTO, I have actually got all of the codex codes and everything, so I can pull up whatever Ork stuff we need, and of course Votann. 12. Is it 12 on the bikes, Connor? Also, you guys in chat, feel free to let us know about rules and stuff as well, because we're not going to obviously pick up on everything over the course of the weekend. So if you guys have any input, always great to hear from you guys as well. So that way it's not going to be too... yeah, bikes are 12. I think it is Scout 9 on their abilities. Yeah, Scout's 9, which is really solid. And then if we have a look at the Hernkin Warriors, or the Hearthkin is 5. Interestingly enough, the Jaegers are on 6. Yeah, on my phone. So nah, you're all good, Steven. You're all good. Don't stress at all. Really appreciate the question. So definitely happy to give that information to you guys as well. And Sagittarius also scouting 9 is pretty big. So we've got a lot of points going on for Bully Boyz, which is really solid. 70% of you guys reckon the Orks have got this game, which will be interesting to see how it goes in terms of the rest of the pairings process. Votann, very aggressively deployed for Crucible. I would agree. It is quite aggressive for the Votann. What we'll do at some point, chat, we'll get the list pinned at the top of chat. We'll get them in paste bin and get them all sorted, as well as also getting them up in the ATWN Discord. We haven't got a chat bot sorted because Stream Elements that we've been using on Twitch doesn't work particularly well on YouTube, so I haven't had a chance to get Nightbot working properly. So when I get a chance to get that sorted, I might get it sorted over the weekend. We will see. We're going to be here for almost 12 hours today, which is going to be quite a big day in terms of 40k. So
squad of knobs here.
just had Todd, one of the other guys, being like, 12 hours. Oh no, that's a long day.
I think
but yeah, 3.5 hour rounds. Plenty of games going. So we'll get stuff sorted. We will also just let the players. I think they're about to go into turn 1 here. So we'll just turn to the players and we'll see how they're going to go for the turn 1 roll here.
Cool. 8. And these guys are just going down just 9 away from me here, man.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Wonderful.
Too easy. Run it. Basically, whoever's going first, make the side. Whoever's side is yeah. So whoever's side is up is the side that is.
Okay. Sweet.
Cool, man. Let's get on with this.
Excellent. All right. First turn. 2.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So I'll be going
All right.
first.
Good luck, mate.
Do you have any
All right,
scouts?
so Rory is going to go first.
Okay, so I'll do my scouts,
really
and then I have
interesting.
to put the judgment. These
Is that
judgment.
over to you now?
Yes.
So we'll get
that'll be
all
on
the
my time
active
now.
turn stuff up and running, ladies and gentlemen, so you guys can see who's got the active turn for turn 1. We're getting into this now, ladies and gentlemen. I'll get the clock going, and I'll get everything going as well. Make sure these guys are all sorted. So as we can see, we're going to see some scout moves here from Rory. And they have got the clock going. So hour 15 per player. It's going to be really solid. Internet's holding steady as well for you guys. Great.
A little bit, man.
Yep.
So he's still able to scout out of his deployment zone. If we have a look here, he's still able to scout just a little bit out of his deployment zone. He did move this stage this way to be able to get out of there. So I dare say we're going to see some actions early game from the Sagittars to go, okay, cool, I'm going to spawn an objective to something relatively tough. So you have to allocate a decent amount of shooting in to try and kill that as well. So, but for now, we're going to get the list up in Pastebin and in chat for you guys. We'll just let Rory go through his turn. We'll swap cameras and stuff around. And yeah, this is shaping up to be a great game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much to everyone for joining us. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Yep. And
then just
this guy behind him.
Just scoot around the building. Perfect, man. Thank you.
Right, walkers.
Okay, that'll be my scouts. So I'm just gonna put. So these are my 4 judgment tokens from the start of the game.
Yep.
So I'm gonna put them on that squad of megas there.
Yep.
I'm gonna put them on the squad of megas in deep strike.
Yep.
I'm gonna put it on this truck here.
Yep.
And it's a war boss in this squad.
No.
No war boss in that
war boss
squad.
is in 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I think I'll put the last one then on. Let's put it on the 10-man knob squad, man.
Yep.
So don't worry about it until they come on.
Yeah, I'll just put it next to the unit, so I remember.
Cool, let's get this started. So I get extend battle lines and overwhelming force. I'm not sure if you can redraw overwhelming force turn 1.
I'll have a look for you.
Cool.
I don't believe you can. So he's going to either have to spend his CP to redraw overwhelming force. But getting extend battle lines turn 1 is actually a pretty easy one to have.
I guess that's overwhelming force.
Yep.
So if we have a look at the top down for a sec to see
so
what's going on.
I have an enhancement on this wizard here in my command phase. I can pick an objective. If you're on that objective, you count as having 1 additional token.
Okay.
So it's just going to be that one there, man.
Yep.
Oh, really interesting because this is the double Grimnir list. So, which is gonna be really interesting to see. I'm also gonna end the poll now, ladies and gentlemen. So 73 points. 73% of you guys reckon it's Orks are gonna pull out this game.
Looking at the truck.
Really, really interesting. So yeah, overwhelming force is a bit of a rough draw turn 1, but he's got a couple of units to try and kill on Oscar's home to really utilize that midfield line if he wants to.
And how far do they?
But also at the same time,
so they'll get
might not
like
want
9
to
out of
so.
the vehicle.
So we'll see how it all goes. We'll let him go through his movement, and we'll be back with you shortly, ladies and gentlemen.
So the back bike can get to here. This one will just go like this, and this one will just go like here. Just going to shift them slightly, just so that I can all see the truck.
Yeah, and I've already generated.
Cool. Just going to put this on here like that, and just jump the wizard out, so he can just see. Those grots and the truck here. 24-inch range, so pretty good. These Zerks will just move up 5. 24 from them for the indirect mole launcher is not over them, but I might be able to kill a grot.
Yeah.
This squad of warriors will advance, man. 1. They move a grand total of 6, so they're just going to tuck front 1 just out here. These guys in here like that.
Cool.
These dudes here will advance. Just gonna roll over here just for the advances. Sorry, stream. 8. So I have extended battle lines and overwhelming force. Overwhelming force is not the easiest, but oh well.
Yeah, that says. I mean, you can't do it first turn. Yeah.
Like some of the cards have been updated, but I'm.
All right, chat. So
pretty
hopefully
sure
the dice camera is a bit more readable now for you guys. I just had to adjust
Which
those
is a shame,
settings,
but
which I didn't have a chance to do before the start of the day.
it is what it is. So this big black squad's just going to go in this little pocket here, man. Just so that they're within 24 of this that Boyd squad there.
Sure.
Cool. That guy will just chill there. 24 from these guys is these guys just need to walk up slightly. Cool. So the objective is going to go like here, which is going to be like right. It should have the Sagittar, these guys, and these guys.
Yeah. So who's doing the action?
These guys.
Yep.
Is that battle line? They can advance and do it.
Yep. I'll give you one of those when you.
Cool. This thing will just come up here a little bit and chill. These guys are just going to come back a little bit. Just don't particularly want to get charged turn 1 in case you go for a wild turn 1 war or something.
That's fair.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
It's a bit unorthodox, but we'll rate it.
Crazier things have happened.
So that objective marker is going to drop there. So just need to move that back slightly. Sorry.
You're right.
But I'm just shooting Snickrot with it. You know what I'm doing.
Yep.
Okay. I believe that's my movement.
Yep.
I'll start with shooting, man.
Yep.
I'm just going to start with this back Sagittar. Just going to put everything into this truck here.
Sure.
So the Sagittars have twin-linked heavy bolter.
Yep.
And then like a 2-shot las cannon. So the heavy bolter on 3s. Okay. And then the las cannon here. So it is sustained D3.
Sure.
So 3 hits total. I will be winning on 2 because +1 to hit and +1 to wound.
Okay.
So you've got 2 at -3 on the truck.
Yep. So they're 6 up invo. Both go through.
10.
10, you pop it. Doesn't explode, almost. So these boys are going to jump.
Oh, that's big
out.
turn 1. Already popping a truck
got
there.
there.
It was pretty big.
These lads.
Pretty big there.
And these
All the
lads.
high, like with 5 stats, each one of them has
so these guys
2
are gonna
last
get
standard
out.
shots.
Yeah.
Statistically, we're going to lose the truck.
Cool. Just while you do that, I'm just going to...
Yeah, man. Keep going.
I'm going to go these pistols over here. So 9 pistols into the grots and 1 rocket launcher into the truck.
Actually, they'll probably just go out.
The pistols into the grots. T2, right? On grots?
For the grots, T2, yeah.
You have 4 at no neg on these grots.
Yep. So 4?
Yep.
No neg.
Just on no cover.
Oh, sorry, they didn't get safe. Oh, no, they got 7 up safe.
Cool.
So 4 dead. I'll grab them in a sec.
Cool. And just a rocket launcher into the truck here.
Yep.
It misses.
Leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there. And then the war boss. There, and then these guys. We'll just go. Yeah.
So seeing the first truck being killed, I actually don't think that one was on the objective. We have a little bit of a look.
And how many
at
guys
Oscar's
were
end.
There is
Let me
7.
just make sure I got the right camera here.
12.
Cool.
2, 4, 6.
Oh, it was the one right down the bottom here.
One takes a wound.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll chuck that on one of the knobs.
Yep.
The truck was killed rather than being it. Oh yeah, I'm looking at it flipped.
I'm just going to go with
That's
this
what it is.
Sagittar here.
That's what it is.
It's going to go into this truck.
If
So
we
that's
go
gone
from
now?
here, right,
That's gone now, man. You
and
can give
then
that
we
back
go
to me.
to
Thank you. So this one here
yeah.
into this truck
it was
here.
where we thought.
Las
I'm just
cannon,
looking at a flip view from
1
that
hit.
table end.
Yep.
Wounding on
So
at 3.
that-
1 at neg 3.
What that one is.
Goes through.
So
Cool. 1 damage, man.
I'm not sure if it was
got
on the
anything else to
objective.
shoot
I guess
at?
we'll find out.
Just
with-
the heavy bolter
at the
and
end of
potentially
phase
this
4.
wizard
Oh, yeah,
or these
no.
bikes.
Yeah, keep going.
So the heavy bolter
Only
here.
ask because he reads
yeah,
the wounds
we'll
every
see what
phase.
happens with that. I think it's gonna be really
2 hits
interesting
with
to
the
see.
sustain.
I didn't
It is
catch
twin
though
linked.
which unit Rory
Nothing,
is doing
yeah.
Cool.
his objective with either.
We'll go with this Sagittar here that hasn't shot. It'll just put everything into this knob squad here.
Yep.
So you
He's
got a guy on a
going
wound.
into,
So I'll shoot the las
right up
cannon
there.
into
So
them.
I believe were in the truck.
Sorry.
So quite possibly as well, or it could have been the breakaway.
So D3 extra.
right there as well.
2. Wounding on.
-1 to wound.
Okay, so wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Oh, it matters.
Helps,
It
yeah.
matters. Just 1.
AP.
3.
So the 4 up save, so 6.
Okay.
You cover. No.
Minimum 1. Yeah. And then the heavy bolter into them as well. So 3 hits.
Yep,
is
and
a
the strength of that
sustain.
is
6.
6, so it's
four.
-1. Yeah.
It is twin linked though.
Yep. Oof.
I'm glad. So just 2 at neg 1, please.
Neg 1, so
You do,
4s.
yeah.
1.
2 damage,
2 damage.
pop, man.
Kill another one.
Cool. I'll go this one into
Yep.
Snicker up.
Yep.
Here's stealth.
Stealth. Yep.
Cool. So 5s here.
1.
2 is sus. So 2 at neg 1, no
Yep.
cover.
Both go through.
2 damage each.
Yep, he's got 6 wounds.
Cool.
Two.
And then the las cannon just misses.
Yep.
Coolio, man. Let's go here. We'll go. Four. I'll go with this wizard. The wizard itself into the truck, and then the 2 little droids into the grots here.
Yep.
Cool.
And
So
tow in means you can shoot through it?
with infantry, yes.
Cool.
You can't tow a vehicle in, but you can tow infantry.
Sweet.
So the bolters into the grots, on 4s into 2s here.
Yep.
Just 3.
Oh, sorry, I took 4 there, didn't I?
Yeah, 4 here, and then you've got 3, I assume they're
And that's
6.
from those guys?
Yes.
Yep. 4, and then 3 from here.
Yeah. Cool. And I will go with the hazardous profile into the truck here. So hitting on 2s.
And
this is the wizard itself. And it's strength 6, so 5s here. So you've got 4 at -2.
Yep, you get cover, so 5s. Damage.
D3 each, man.
So you got 3.
So you've got 4, 7.
7, so he's on 2 wounds left.
Cool. Just going to go with these 3 bikes.
Yep.
The 2 damage shots are going to the truck.
Yep.
Then it'll be 1 shotgun from this front run into here, and then this the Gatling gun into this guy.
Sure.
So the shotgun over here, man. 1 hit. It wounds
into
these guys here.
AP.
No neg, but no cover.
Yeah, cool.
6 shots into those other squad of grots there. It is hitting on 4, but it does have sustained. This is neg 1, no cover, so I just believe it's 2 dead.
Yep.
And then this is the 2. This is just the 2 damage shots here into this truck. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s. So you've got 1 at neg 1, but no cover.
Okay. Saved.
Cool. Cool. The only things I've got left is this big squad of bikes.
Yep.
And then the indirect shooting from the mole launchers.
Cool.
All right, chat. So I did just find on screen where the objective is being done by this 5-man unit up in this top section right
I'll go with the
here.
indirect shooting from this
on
mole
that
launcher
terrain
here
piece.
into this squad of grots.
So Stick
So it's D6
wasn't
plus
able
2.
to fully
It's
out.
D6 plus 1 normally, and
Screened
then
out
blast.
scouts, but
So
the
it's gonna go to
Sagittarius
7.
still went disembarked guys,
Hitting on
and they ended up
5s.
doing the action though.
Wounding on 2s here. Jesus Christ, what a roll. So you've got 5 at neg nothing.
Okay.
And you get a cover
Yeah,
save.
so 6 up save. 5 was it?
Yeah.
Save 1, so 4 go through.
I'm going to start with this lone mole launcher here into your Mega Knob squad. Before I do that, on a 4 up, you're slowed on that guy.
Slowed.
I'll just put this next to them so we remember. So D6 plus 2, is there 6 Mega Knobs there?
Yep. No,
5?
5.
Cool, so it's still plus 2.
So we're seeing the berserkers over
From the
here
token.
shooting into the orc knobs up at the top right
And then
there.
toughness 6?
6, yeah.
Cool, so it's 4s again because I'm plus 1 to wound. So just two ups, please.
Both good.
Cool.
Yep,
I'll
both
4
good.
up, you're slowed. Nope. So I'll put the other squad of mole launchers into the
Not
same
slowing
time.
the Mega
Cool.
Knobs.
There's 2 of them this time.
We'll see what happens
that's
if he's able to
8,
actually slow
4,
them down
so
with the
12
other
total.
berserkers.
I'm not
Because
gonna
that'd
do
be
any
kind
damage
of
to you,
big
I'm
to
trying to
slow down
slow
those
you
Mega Knobs if he's able to.
Yeah, especially if we start running out of truck.
So is this 2 mole launchers?
Yeah, so this is the big squad.
Rory's
here.
been rolling really
Okay,
good early on. And Oscar hasn't been making a lot of
Oh,
saves.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what
These
I'm saying.
aren't my
You
dogs.
see what I'm saying?
9,
nice,
please.
guys.
9 2-ups.
So was that 4s?
Yes,
That
because
was
it's strength
hot.
5 plus 1 to wound.
Plus 1 week, cool. Yeah, 2 4s.
Take
Take
2?
2 damage.
And the only important
Yeah.
roll...
So who voted for Votann?
You are slow.
Cool.
The last thing I've got to shoot is going to be this squad of bikes, man.
That's kind of spicy.
They're going to put everything into this squad here.
Yep.
And I am going to pay for the sus 2.
Yep.
So on a 5-up, I get it back from that squad. I do not. So we'll go with the damage 1 first.
Oh, sorry, these guys aren't. Sorry, they're in the vehicle. Sorry. I think that might change your line of sight onto.
Yeah, you're still touching here.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Cool. Okay, so 3s and 6s here.
Yep.
So I get 2 6s. So that's 4 sustains. Because it's sus 2.
Yep.
Then I'm wounding on 3s here.
Rory's dice are insane today.
Cool. So 6 at -1, no cover.
So that puts them onto a 6 up. Okay, so save 2. So 4 dead.
Yep.
Welcome in, Magnitude Cases. Great to have you joining us. As with everyone else, in fact, great to have everyone joining us for this team's action this weekend. This is only about... We're only about halfway into the round. Not even. So really, really
5,
solid.
But I get 12 back in. Whew.
The sustain 2 paying off there on that strat spend.
So we've got 5, 10, 13, -1, no cover.
All right. 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gone. Bye, boys.
And that's overwhelming force. That's 3 points of overwhelming force for Rory right there. Oh, goodness me, ladies and gentlemen.
So I'm down to 0 CP. But I will be getting additional CP in my next command phase from my detachment rule for killing that truck. The only charge I've got here is just into these grots.
Go for it.
I need, like, not snake eyes. Cool. Cool. That is my only charge. I guess I'll just fight here, man.
Sure, man. Go ahead.
The shitty attack hits, wounds. So you got 1 at no neg.
Yep. So 7 dead. How many wounds do the Berserks have?
And of course, Rory's noggin decided to block the view.
Have 3. Yep. All the other ones have 2, but they have a 5 up feel no pain. But I've only got a 6 up save.
Yep.
So this is 2s here, man.
The combat we're currently looking at,
so you've
or
got
we were looking at, ladies and gentlemen, is just these guys right down here.
2 on these guys here.
Oh yeah, 8 dead.
Yeah,
oh, that's it.
That should be all of them. Cool.
Well, I'll take one of yours.
Cool, man.
Now, is that the
I believe that'll be turned for me, man.
Okay.
So I'll swap it over to you.
Yep. Well, I have been thinned for sure.
I'll put you up to 2 CP.
Or could it
I'll
have
go
been?
to 1.
Yeah, I think it has to be because that's a 10-man unit, right?
Oh, so pass turn.
Yep.
Oh, hang on. That does it automatically. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you'll get cleanse and extend battle lines. I'll just score myself up for overwhelming force. while you do some,
cleanse and
do some
extend.
of that.
So both players having extend battle lines turn 1 is really good on ritual. It really secures having a solid secondary game to start off with. What are your thoughts on that as well,
Blake?
Blake?
It's a guarantee because we're going to be doing a.
It's obviously,
so you can say you're going
to extend battle lines.
Yeah, and you can say you're going to cleanse.
Rory's already made an
on the objective that you're dropping.
Extend. Yeah. I can't. Is that Sagittal on that objective?
I think it is towing on.
In no
I
man's.
believe it is just towing on.
You just do owe me a couple of
Oscar
battle
has some
drop
options for extend
so
then.
We've got this truck.
Yes.
Cleanse, not great.
So I'll do.
Cleanse is going to be a lot harder for Oscar.
9, that passes. Yep. The Gretchen. Do I spend?
Yeah. I think that might be
they fail.
He might cash that in for a CP at the end, unless he can comfortably get to the middle with something he doesn't mind losing next turn.
He's a leader. I think he might be okay.
I have enough, actually.
Yeah, so they were just discussing something really interesting, chat. So the sequencing that you can do, create an objective and cleansing, is something that's always been a point of contention on Ritual. So that's something that may require a TO call as well. So I'll just swap the who the active player is, because we are on Oscar's turn 1. Rory did use almost 20 minutes of his clock during that turn. I think it was 18 minutes. So that's really strong. But if you look at his board position, he's got a Sagittor on the center objective. Yeah, so Ritual's completed end of turn, whereas Cleanse is completed end of the shooting phase. So it means that you can't actually cleanse the Ritual objective, which means that he needs to cleanse the middle, which is really rough. So we might actually see that be a CP at the end of the turn for Oscar. But really, Rory has really just gone, I'm just going to push aggressive. I'm going to set up the midfield. I'm going to force you into making some choices.
Yeah, obviously, that Sagittor on the objective, pretty sure it's still full.
Yep.
So it's still got its payload in it. So anything Oscar puts on that middle probably won't get another turn. So the question is, does he want 2 points to play?
He dropped out. I would say no. I'd rather CP personally. Or he does have the CP, right? So he could also redraw it if you really wanted to be honest.
I think we've passed the point for the redraw.
Yeah.
I think we're into movement now.
Yeah.
So
like,
he has some expendable unit. It's just at the end of this team, those 2 points might matter later. It can be the difference between a draw or a loss.
Yeah, or an 11-9 win.
11-9 win. To be honest, depends. See how Oscar's first turn goes, but I think this will be a close game. Unless Oscar's first turn doesn't go well, Rory's looking very comfortable right now.
Yeah, definitely agree. Because I'm like half off the camera. Yeah.
We're gonna have to do this all day.
Yeah, you love it, chat. You love it. But yeah, no, it's gonna be really interesting. As we can see, we're seeing what are those? Are they knobs?
So it's 13
they might be a
truck,
10-man unit knobs there that are just coming out. Let me see if I can get a good shot.
We'll just put a
the
dice down on that, man.
From here.
I'm just going to roll these guys out here.
Those are actually tank busters. By look. Or they are knobs. They're definitely beefy. So they're either knobs or they're what do you call it? Or, could be also Breaker Boys is the other unit. It could be.
Breaker Boys unit is 6.
Trucks past 10 or 11.
11, 12 truck, but
well, if it's 12, he can fit two Breaker Boys in 10. So we'll figure that out, chat, as we have a look. Nice. This is the part of commentary. We get to speculate and have a guess.
But I no.
Let's have a look at the truck. So we can transport 12 infantry. So what we can do is also have a look.
So advancing the knobs?
Can you advance and then embark?
Yeah, okay.
Advance and then what?
Embark?
Yes. Breaker Boys are right in that corner there. So yeah, those definitely are knobs.
As long as you end with wholly within 3 of the transport.
Yeah, nice. So that will advance.
Just be boys. Yep. I think there might be
3. So it'll get them 9 inches.
We'll find out. Like, you want to go find out? Yeah. And just have a cheeky squiz? And this is the good thing about having 2 commentators, chat, is we can actually do that kind of stuff to find out
obviously
what
you can't
unit
charge out of the transport,
these guys are.
No, beast snaggers. Yeah.
Beast snaggers. We were both completely wrong.
Okay, I will.
But that's okay, chat.
neither of us play Ork.
I mean, I've got a small Ork force I'm working on, but I haven't played a game with them since 5th edition, so
want a grenade with him?
that gives you a perspective of my exact Ork knowledge.
Beast Dagger boys went around in 5th edition.
No, they were not.
Can you just
They
write me down
absolutely
Sneak Rock
were not,
style?
chat.
Like, what's his
So-
profile?
6 stack, twin link.
But yeah, we'll turn to Oscar as he's going through his movement, and we'll be back with you guys shortly.
2 damage, AP1? Yeah, okay.
The Mega Knobs will advance.
Yeah.
They'll go
So how far do you move normally?
5.
So you're moving 3.
In total, if Zach
In
cancels
total,
out my
yeah.
advance. Yeah. These are some slow boys.
This is my first time meeting like I've met Zeri before, but like first time meeting Chris.
Mr. Oliver, it is a turn 1 Wah.
Turn one, wow, how good.
He's got 2 of them though, so.
Oh, a turn 1
Yeah,
war,
I'm gonna
ladies
be
and
turn
gentlemen.
5,
That's
and you're, like,
actually
bookend the
huge
day.
right now.
So they're not going very far at all.
No, that was the idea because that squad's quite scary.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as scary.
Stephen, for context, it's like the Assault on Black
Yeah.
Reach box plus like an extra unit of boys and an extra unit of
For
knobs
the +1 to,
that I have not touched
I'll advance these
since 5th edition.
Yep.
Um,
Well, they're flying.
all of them are basically still great because I'm repainting them.
So I think they've got.
But that is actually going to be some content we're doing on the channel. I'm doing some painting and you know, showing how to do like contrast painting and that with the Orks to get them battle ready and stuff with some nice resin bases and stuff. So it's taken me a lot longer to do that content for you guys, but it is definitely coming up on the channel as well. It is going to be under our From Sprue to Tabletop series for those who enjoy some more hobby-focused content as well.
I will just Overwatch them with this bike squad here.
Yeah, well, it'll be the first time that I'll be doing that for an army as well.
Yeah.
So a turn 1 war is pretty big here, which means advance and charge. But the good thing as well that's important to note is that Oscar does get 2 of them being in Bully Boyz. So that is the one thing to bear in mind as well.
TP. Okay. So, I'll go with the 2 damage first.
Alright, so we're going into some shooting here. So I'll just turn back to the boys.
Only on 6s here.
Yep.
Couple of 6s. These guys are not -1 to wound.
Correct.
Oh no, this is Rory's Overwatch
So
here.
you've got 3 at -1.
Rory's Overwatch.
2 damage. 2 damage. A pop
So
here.
2 dead. Yep. I'll take him, and I'll take him.
Cool. This is a 1 damage with sustain. We only get 1 6 off that one. 3s again, nothing, and then this is the 1 damage without sustain.
Yep.
Nothing.
Cool. So we'll go with the Storm Boys, who are just behind that.
Yep.
They will go an extra 4. So they'll go 16.
So you can just clear this wall here with some of them.
I'm just going to move this. Cool. Pop that back. So I've got a big squad of knobs there, and a kill team there. So this truck will advance.
Yep.
6.
Ooh, it's flying.
So it's just going to come up into this behind this building.
And is that the 10-man knob squad?
Yeah, 10-man knob squad.
So Blake
might
is
just go
back,
there,
but
actually.
you called the turn 1 war, didn't you?
Yep.
Certainly
Smarter.
did.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll just
He's
shoot
got
it.
2 of them.
I'll shoot it, blow it up, then shoot the knobs.
Then these guys.
Yeah,
I'll
so
just
super
advance him
interesting to see
anyway.
that turn 1 war coming into play
Advance the
right
truck or
now.
the guys?
We are seeing the Meganobs move up on this
probably just
top
the guys
flank.
in there.
Yep.
Sorry, just
Up here on
the
Oscar's
truck.
right
I'll
hand
leave the
side,
guys in there.
which is really interesting with
for
another
now.
unit, I presume,
Let's
of
see where that goes.
Nob in
So
there.
that goes another 6.
With the War Boss.
So that is also
So that's going to be
flying.
really interesting. We've also got another
This is
one
moving
right
like
up there.
18,
So we can actually
18
really
inches.
see Oscar push this flank as well,
It can go.
interestingly enough.
So I don't think you'll be able to clear.
Yeah, so I
this
should
The other thing
raise
is-
them first.
Rory spread out so much.
But I'm
that
not too
he's given Oscar
worried
all these
about
options.
much shooting from down
Yeah.
So
there.
the question is, if Oscar could if we get the clap back, it should be a
18
quick game.
inches
But
gets that
Same
point there
time.
to there.
You probably will need to pivot to
quite
I will
through
just-
this.
well, it's a lot of strength
If you go
5
straight,
into T5.
so I'll just see where it is first at 18.
Statistically,
Yep.
Orks and Votann are quite
18.
data sheet,
Puts it
data sheet.
there.
Yeah.
But we've got the
Just from
War
the back.
and
Yep.
Bully Boys.
With your current orientation of where this truck
They
is,
hit hard.
I don't think
They do hit hard.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
so.
it's-
But
You'll
we
just
also-
pivot and you just drop 2
we know
inches
that-
off it.
Yeah, so
it's
it'll
just
be
6
half those
bang on
Sagittars
them.
are still full.
So
So
then these guys are just
It's
going to
about
go
having
over here.
how can I open them
Yep.
and kill what's inside the same turn.
They'll get
When
shot
you
from
don't really have shooting,
that and that.
can be difficult.
If I don't tie that
So,
up, but you can fall
good to
back.
see
I have a 1 CP
what
strat
Oscar's gonna
full
do.
back shooting charge.
Correct. Yeah.
See
Maybe I'll
here,
just drop there, so you can't shoot
We
me
got
from there. You can shoot me from that angle.
get it there.
That's fine.
The,
Okay, and these guys,
the Breaker
that'll
Boys
drop
on
the
that middle
thing's gonna
objective,
ro-
definitely,
roll
I think,
up.
going to go and try and open that Sagittal.
Sorry, straight
I wouldn't be
5.
surprised to get an Overwatch bikes
And
behind
they're
it,
just going to go into that corner there.
but
Oh, actually, they'll just
Time
stop
will tell.
on there, be annoying.
Scotty, what do you reckon?
Maybe next turn.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the Breaker Boys because what you're pointing out is the
Okay.
Breaker Boys are on the objective. They've got a War Boss in the unit, and then they're going to
So
go into the
shooting
Sagittal,
everything
which has got
advanced.
battle line. So the minute that that's
Um,
destroyed, yes, the battle line are going to be on potentially going onto that objective. They're going to be battle shocked until next turn. They're going to pass battle shock
So I'll
automatically,
just pop the,
and
the
then
bomb
what's going to
screen on
happen
these
is they're going to
guys
out OC the Breaker Boys on the
into
objective.
The bikers.
The bikes?
One
but-
or two goes up, and then
D3?
D3 damage.
Cool.
3.
That just popped. this
We
one
can
here,
see a
man.
multi-charge here. There's no Storm Boys.
I'm going to grenade with Snicker Rock.
Snicker Rock?
Those Storm Boys
So it puts me
charge
onto 1
the
CP.
Sagittal well. And we can limit where
Into
those,
what? The bikes?
warriors
Into
can go.
the
You can see
Berserkers.
Breaker Boys open
these ones?
that
Yep.
Storm Boy. attacking.
Okay, so
3.
3.
I'll take it on a 2.
Yeah, the Storm Boys are definitely a unit that's going to be important. So we're seeing some shooting now coming from Oscar, so we'll just pass back to these guys and continue to enjoy the game.
Okay, so charges.
Yep.
Going to start with
Not much shooting, just
I'll
straight
start with
into
Snicker
charges
Rock.
by looks.
Yep.
into the Berserkers.
Sure.
So we got 10.
That'll do it.
That will do it. So he's just going to run around. Actually, what am I doing? He's going to go over here.
Yep.
These fellas are going to go into.
So it looks like a 7-inch charge
Yeah,
if you want to go into the
7.
berserks or like
I'll probably-
snake guys into the guys.
So I'm going to go into these two.
Yep.
So I'll need a 5. Sweet.
Guy didn't go for the berserks.
Yeah. Save me a CP. Sorry, mate. So I'm just going to put him on the objective.
So you're just outside 6.
I was wrong there. We've got the
And
Storm
you're
Boys going
definitely
into the
outside
Berserker.
so it'll be
I thought we were going to
6-inch
multi-charge
charge here.
the Sagittal
I'll
in
just
the
go here
middle.
first. So it looks like a 2.
Yep. Cool.
Cool. So I'm just going to try and wrap you as best I can.
Yep.
Because what's in there? Just some boys, eh?
Just like 5 guys, man.
Yeah. I get 10. Yeah, 10's going to pop him up
You
here.
got a 9. Yep.
Cool. We've got the boys here. They're going to charge into...
So it's a 6 into either of these, man.
Yeah, what's their shooting like?
They got 1 rocket launcher and 9 pistols.
Okay, so I'm going to charge into the bikes. So it was a...
just outside 6.
6.
Oh, sorry, it's on my... I don't know why, but...
Oh, shit. Yeah, sorry, I flicked it over for Overwatch because I thought that might take a while and I forgot. So we'll just take a bit more time offline.
Yeah, I'll take 10 minutes off you.
Oof, they forgot to swap clocks. That's a feels bad moment, chat. That's never great to have happen.
Big, especially with how long Rory spent his turn.
Yeah, it's super important that Rory serves some of his time now. So he's going to get 10 minutes off Oscar's clock when it comes around to it, which is going to be fine.
And I think that is going to be it for now. So let's start with Snickrot.
Yep.
So he'll get 7 attacks in the wire.
Yep.
So he's hitting on 2.
Yep.
Couple of 1s.
T5 here, man.
Yep. So I'll be strength. Oops.
Strength something annoying.
Yeah, it'll be 3s, but twin linked.
Yep.
So
you're neg 2, correct?
4 at neg, I think it's just 1. Neg 1.
Cool. It goes straight through. So I'm just going to take it on. It's all 1 damage. I'm just taking it on the 2.
2 damage.
It's 2 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's 4 of them?
Yeah.
Cool. So on the first 2 wound base, kills him. Second one, he's fine. Third one, he's alive on 1. And last one, kills him. So you kill 2.
Cool.
Do those 2 fight on death?
Rory's nice.
One of them does.
And 1 fight on death as well is really important too. So he'll get to attack with that first,
So 1
and
at
then
neg
the
2.
rest of the unit will
T5,
smack
but
back.
Strength 9, man.
Cool. Goes through.
3 damage.
He's dead.
And the rest of the unit didn't
Snickrot
even have to
and
swing.
Sneaky.
He just got picked up by
we'll
that
go
one
with
who
the
was fought on death.
Storm Boys.
Yep.
I'm going to pop the boys into them and the Power Claw into this guy.
Storm Boys are OC1, right?
Sorry?
OC1 on the Storm Boys?
Yeah. So we've got 4 attacks each in the wire. 1.
So we're just looking at the Storm Boys combat chat that's circled. I was off mic when I was talking to you guys,
so
apparently.
we're
So
hitting on 3s.
Yep.
And then I'm strength 5. So your toughness 5?
The boys?
Yeah. So 4s. AP 1, so you've got 8.
I'll just roll them, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. So 5 ups here. It's this one.
Then the boss, the knob, sorry, with his Power Claw, 4 attacks. Sorry, 4s.
And I'm T10 here, man.
And strength 10, so 4s, just 1. AP 2.
Loves it.
Cool.
I'll just quickly smack you back with the Sag.
No
so we
worries.
just don't forget it. 3 hits, wounding on 3s. Just 1 at no neg.
Save. Alright, we'll go with the Tank Busters.
Yep.
So they'll get 3 attacks each.
Yep.
3, 4. Still 4 there. They're hitting on 2s because of the War Boss. And then anti-vehicle, anti-monster.
Sure.
Sorry. I've got to remember one has dev wounds, but doesn't matter now. Okay, so you've got 6 saves at AP2.
Cool, man. And then the war boss.
Yeah, and then the war boss.
So 5 ups here. How much damage?
2. 3, I think. Actually, I'll double check.
I failed 2.
I think it's 3.
I think it is 3.
Yeah, it's 3.
So I got 3 left on that Sadgy there,
Cool.
man.
Then the war boss, he'll get 9 attacks.
We've still got the war boss to go. If the Sage lives, that's pretty big.
All hit. And
Yeah,
he
definitely
is
agree.
strength 11. So
Let's
he
see if
frees.
the war boss should be able to finish it, but only
so
5
we got
out
5 at AP2. 2
Yeah,
damage.
there it goes. Done.
Do I explode?
Drops it.
There you
Oh,
go. Okay.
So
explosion
take a
chat.
mortal.
Yep.
It's just one. It's just
Oh,
one mortal.
gosh.
So I'll take 1 on a bike. I'll take 1 on a Sagittar.
Oh,
I
but
believe
it's
you take
only
1 on
doing
that
1
right.
mortal though, thankfully.
What
It's
is it,
not
6
a
inches?
D3 or D6.
Yep.
Then
Adds up.
I can't get out within 3 because you've boxed me in.
Yep.
So it'll be an emergency disembarking. So
Yep.
a 1, 2, or 3. I lose 1.
He only loses 1 warrior from that too. So he's going to get out. He's going to get onto that
I'm just gonna
objective
get
with
out.
his 6-inch
Yep.
emergency disembark. And hey presto, he controls that
within
objective.
6. Just like that.
Which is, to be honest, a really high level play.
Cool.
And then these guys are just going to pile in.
Yep.
Engaging the bike, really good play there. They do have the strat to fall back to charge, I believe, but still costing him resource.
Yeah,
So,
might go this
I
way,
don't know.
actually.
Like, I don't think
So
the
they
bikes are
can't
going
So
to
you're just touching all of it?
Yeah. So they can't move anywhere. And
Yeah. Fair enough, man.
That's really smart by us.
these
They're
guys.
engaging warriors and bike.
I
with
would
the same
advise
unit.
not touching the
Yeah,
berserk.
Really
definitely
nice
not.
tie up there.
Over here.
Over here.
Yeah, definitely agree. Because then it means, cool, they're in combat. I get to smack into both units next turn as the first activation as the defending player.
If you pile into here,
We do
can
still
get
have
people into the
this
bikes.
other combat up in this top right, which is the
Yeah.
beast snaggers into the bikes as well. We may see them pile into this Sagittar or the Grimnir if they've got enough movement, or both, quite possibly. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens in this combat as well.
The knob first.
Yep.
So he'll get 5 attacks with his power snapper.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. And they're not vehicles.
No, they're not.
Yep, so strength 8.
So 3's here, man.
1. AP
two.
minus 1, 2 damage.
Cool. Just 1 on 1.
Yep. And then we've got 4 attacks each.
So I think if he can wipe these bikes here and then use violent to wrap that Sagittar, he'll be in a really comfortable spot.
Yeah, definitely agree. Definitely agree.
Okay. Oh.
I'll get that for you, man.
Oh, you're a man. So hitting on 3s.
Jesus.
Yeah, we're going to work out whether Scotty gave us enough dice here.
Couple of 2s over here,
Yeah,
man.
Legion. Nice. Okay. And then strength 6.
We've got 50 dice total.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
The Orks are pushing it. I don't think
Yeah.
I'll need 50, but
So looking for
what,
4s.
are you strength 5? Oh no, you're anti-vehicle.
No, sorry. It's no, I'm not anti-vehicle, but I go strength 6
Yeah.
in a while.
Yeah, so 5s.
4s? Aren't you toughness?
I'm T10. Oh,
T6?
sorry. T6 on the bikes, yeah. I
Yeah.
thought you were smacking the vehicle.
No.
Nah, it's all
2,
good.
4,
I'll just
6,
roll them,
8.
man.
Yeah. AP1.
AP1, so 5 ups here. I think you got him. So that kills the injured one, that kills another one. You get them nearly to the wound.
Oh. Orks. They
so
like
they get a
efficiency,
token.
not overkill. Yeah. So he's tagged. And then, so what's he like in combat?
Shit.
So he'll,
Yep.
Oh, no, I've got a base, so I'll go.
There it goes. So the bikes were picked up, and the snaggers are tagging both the Grimnir and the Sagittar. They're not going to be able to wrap it.
That's
but
all your
they are
fights.
going to be able to tag
I'll just swing back. So the guys in the center into the Breaker Boys. 3s into 5s. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll roll in this for the stream. 5. So 2 at no neg on the Breaker Boys.
One goes through.
That'll kill that injured one from the explosion.
Oh yeah, which one was that?
That one, right. Otherwise it fucks the coherency.
Yeah.
So just take the last one. I'll go the 10 attacks on the bikes here, man. Fives. So you've got 3 more at no neg.
Yep. Also, I need to do my my Gretchen dice roll.
Sure.
Cool.
I'll put you up your CP. Cool. So 3 saves, please.
Yep. No neg.
No neg. Kills another one.
Yep.
And then the last couple from the Sagittar here. 3 hits. 2 wounds, please.
What's the strength?
Strength 6 on it. It's the vehicle.
Yep. Oh, strength 6. So 2?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so 1 goes through.
They got a 4 up?
Yep. They got the knob profile.
Yep.
So you kill 1 with the bikes, and
yep.
1 wound.
So, should be, I've killed 2 and put a wound on.
Yep.
Okay, just over here, we've got the vehicle. Hits you twice. Wounds you once into them. Just 1 save on them.
2.5 Breaker Boys in his turn.
Sorry,
one of the risks of playing a melee army, I
the
suppose.
vehicle into here.
But still
Kills
engaged
one.
bikes.
Kills 1.
Still got a model on that
the 2 little
objective.
droids. No, and then the 1 guy.
But yeah, losing Breaker Boys aren't cheap.
1 more save on them, please.
But he's going to need them later in the game as well if he wants to keep
So
open
2
his
dead
digital.
out of that squad. Cool.
We are.
Cool. So if you score up your secondaries, you've got extend battle lines because you're holding this one.
Yep.
And you're home. But you will not get cleanse. Would you like to discard
Correct.
it for a CP?
I will.
You won't get the CP.
I won't get it, but I'll
already got it. Auto discards, cool. So I'll get, I believe it's 10 for ritual because it's hold this one.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So really, really interesting start to the game here for these gentlemen. Both getting 5 points on extend, and then you've also got 3 points on overwhelming force for Rory after going first. So we are going to go into turn 2 now. Oh, he hasn't swapped the turn. I've got to go make sure he does that.
Sorry, round 2. I'll get 10 primary. I will go to 4 CP. Have I fucked it? I think I've fucked it. Just a little bit.
That should be true.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
10.
You
Yeah,
fixed
cool.
it because it was showing 10 as round.
Yeah, cool. I'll go to 4 CP because I get 3 from my detachment ability for killing that truck.
Yep.
And my secondaries will be area.
He fixed it, Chad. He got there.
Both pretty doable.
Yep.
But yeah, so going into seeing what this turn's got for Rory,
battle
he's
shocks.
got assassination, area denial.
I don't owe you
I
any.
mean, we have a look at the top down, right?
Okay.
The war boss is in the middle.
That's an easy 10-point turn.
Yeah, definitely agree. It's going to be a 20-point turn total here for Rory. And then Oscar's going to have to try and get a clap back somehow here.
4 knobs.
4
He
knobs?
still has 3.
A war boss or anything? No. Just 4 knobs?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so I don't think he committed enough.
We'll just run your clock down 10.
Yep.
So I'll just put a timer on for 10.
I was about to say,
And then,
are they going to
yeah,
put
mate,
the clock this time? But they are compensating
At,
for last turn.
Yeah, 50.
I'll just put
Yeah,
that
they
on just to
are,
remind
they
us in case we forget.
Alrighty. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any feedback on the stream, feel free to let us know. We're doing our best with just the one mic because,
Area denial, so I need to kill that
16
and that.
folks in here plus us makes a very loud room.
Figure out what's going on there.
I might need to invest in a second pod mic and all that set up, but we can get that sorted for future. So then we've got 2 pod mics running at the same time. But these mics are really solid, so
Really, really good like that.
With these guys in this transport,
but yeah, it's kind of interesting to see how the board state is developing here.
Warriors?
Yeah, they're just OC2
for Rory, because if when you look at it in such a way,
your objective marker is here, which means I can't really get on the objective marker without getting.
Thanks, Stephen. Really appreciate that.
Or I could just like go.
So in terms of his board state, if we have a look here, he's really in a position to send. When we do look. Send these, he's got Berserkers here, and then another unit of Berserkers here. Those, Storm Boys are going to be picked up. I also wouldn't be surprised if we see the big unit head this way to go and deal with the Breakers, and just go, cool, I'm going to ensure that the War Boss and the Breaker Boys are dead turn 2, and deal with them, right? In terms of his other movement, he's probably going to see some, if I can move something for a second here, chat.
Just for note, I'm just going to drop an objective marker here.
We're going to see that combat up there, potentially see the Beast Snaggers die, but it was a good trade to get rid of those spikes. We're going to see the guys coming out of the Sagittor to come into this pocket right here. So if we go to the top down and have a look, they're going to be coming into this pocket right here, and then potentially also charge through, or they could charge through onto the truck as well as another opportunity there too. The other thing to think of as well is that this truck is right behind terrain.
This transport will just fall back.
We could end up seeing the Sagittor going up and around to maybe pop on a corner. If we have a look from this end. There is no angle that you can shoot through there though. That is the important thing to make note of, ladies and gentlemen. So he does have to actually tow onto the, or get onto the terrain to see that unit, or stage in such a way where it's like, cool, I'm going to move block the unit from coming through, so if they want to come through into something, they have to go around it. There's a lot of different intricacies that Rory has available to him. He did get the additional 3 CP this turn for killing a unit with his attachment ability that he did pick. So we're not really seeing too much just hiding in cover outside of the 5 Hernkin Warriors sitting up the back here. And then also when we have a look at the backfield for Oscar, just got the threats, but everything else for both armies is really well advanced. So I'm really excited to see how this turn ends up.
Just so in between this Sag and that one, you can't.
We are seeing the 10 Jaegers continuing to push up on this flank unchallenged, interestingly enough. Unchallenged. They're probably going to try and get into the grot on the objective, or try and actually draw out the knob.
Could you just read me out the Aerodynal card,
yeah,
please?
quite possibly. Blake, what you were just telling me.
So the Jaegers probably shoot into the truck.
Within 3 inches of the center
so
of the battlefield, and
they can charge something can charge what comes out of it.
And that's for the mini.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if does Oscar have anything in reserve.
So this objective is now sticky.
I know that he did start with Storm Boys on the table.
So
I can't remember.
I don't believe so at this point. Of course, it's Rory's top 2, so we'll find out in the course, of course. We do only have an hour and a half left in the round, and I feel like these guys are going to feel the time. But also pairings took a bit longer, as they do with 8, so that's a factor. But they're in a pretty good swing. I'm not going to interrupt them too much. But yeah, we're just going to turn back to him for now as Rory keeps on doing his movement. And we'll change cameras and stuff so you guys can see stuff as well. So hope you guys are all enjoying the coverage. I want to thank everyone who is in chat supporting us. I want to thank everyone who's already liked the stream, who's already subscribed to the channel and such as well. And a massive shout out to Connor as well for those gifted members before. If you do want to financially support us here at the ATWN, you can sign up as one of our members for either $4.99 or $9.99 Australian a month. Or you can, super chat or gift memberships as well as another option. But no obligation to do so. We do this because we love the Australian 40k tournament scene and showcasing Australian 40k tournaments for the rest of the world for you guys. And yeah, so other ways you can support us is just like the stream, subscribing to the channel, and sharing it with your gaming mates and getting more eyes on the Australian 40k scene, because YouTube's money is as good as everybody else's. So with the plugs out of the way, let's turn back to the game and we'll get
into it from there.
Just fall back like this, man. Just so it gets out of the way. These berserks will go forward 5. These guys will drop this objective here when it gets to my shooting phase. I will just fall this back. Do I care where it goes? Not really. These guys will move 5.
Yep.
I'll just do this. These guys will come in for like a 2-inch charge. Five-inch move on these guys, back just like this. Just so they're in a little blob like that. I will pay a CP and go down to 3. To fall back, shoot and charge this squad.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm just going to poke these bikes in a way that they can shoot these Storm Boys here, man.
Sure.
Cool. That's the end of my movement. Would you like to rapid?
I have a little squiz. Oh, how are we on for time as well?
So I got guys just in here, man.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. And you got a mole launcher there, and there. And the range of those fellas
24, man. So.
Yeah. Anywhere there. You mind if I just pinch that?
Yeah, all good.
So
I'll just slide this under this bit of terrain here, man.
Yep. So more so like this way, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to put them there.
So yeah, you'll have to be pretty much just behind this truck, right?
Yeah, all like over here. I don't want to give you 2 units. 24 inches?
24, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I will rapid them.
Yep. So you'll be down to 1 or
Correct.
2?
I'm on 2. What does that say?
Down to 2.
Yeah. I probably didn't mark myself up for the turn CP.
Cool, I'm just going to start shooting your Storm Boys while you
Connor, I should do. I will double check on that for you. So yeah, I'll let you know.
Sustained 1 shots into the Storm Boys on 3s. So 6 hits with SAS. And then 3s again with strength 6. So you've got 3 at neg1, no cover.
And that's with
these bikes here.
Okay, yep. So 3. 1 saved. Damage.
Damage 1.
Cool.
Cool. I'll just go with the autocannons, man.
I had it turned off, unfortunately, Connor, so it is now turned on for you.
Please.
It's my bad.
2 saved.
Cool.
I think I remember when I turned that off as well. I know why I turned it off too.
Just the squad, right?
Yep.
Cool. I'll go with this mole launcher into the Mega Knobs.
Yep.
4 shots. Two wounds, please.
2 wounds. Strength.
5 plus 1 to wound.
Oh yeah. Sorry. 2 was it?
Yeah.
1 goes through.
So that'll kill that
You
injured
kill
one.
Oh, they have a 5 up. Feel no pain now.
Okay.
For a while.
Yep.
Killing.
And the important roll. Slowed.
They're slowed.
Nice.
Slowed down Meganob is not good. At least I believe. Yeah, it's on the.
Look, I might as well put the other
I
two.
it's on
I can't really go into much.
right there that are slowed.
You're out of range here. So I don't have blast anymore.
Yep.
So that's going to be 6, and that's going to be 5. Pause. And then pause again. Just 3, please. Cool. Also, no point trying to slow you down again.
Yeah.
Cool. Shoe sting. So that's just the 2 mole launchers gone. I'll put this one into that one. That's 7 shots. Ah, 4 saves, please.
Rory's dice are insane today.
Yep. And the important
I don't know if this is fair for Oscar.
So they're all good.
Chad, I promise they're not cooked. I swear. They aren't cooked.
Cool. I'm gonna dump this whole bike squad into these Breaker Boys and War Boss.
Go for it.
You've got 1 guy and 1 wound, right?
Yep.
Thanks for the $30.99 super chat, Oscar. Sorry, Connor. Oscar's on stream. Goodness me. Thank you so much, Connor. Really appreciate that, mate. Lunch for the boys. Thank you. Really appreciate that, mate.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I rolled that again. That was my wound roll.
Oh, right.
7, please.
7.
Neg 1, 1, no cover.
So 1, 2, 3, no, neg 1.
Yeah, no cover.
So they go through 4 damage.
Damage 1 here.
Yeah, okay, so we got 1, that's 3, and then he cops a wound. He's on 5.
Cool. This is the shotguns here. Oh, that is an abysmal roll.
Yeah, I was hoping to sort of clear that up, to be honest.
4s here. Just 3 at no neg.
So we're going for 4s.
Yeah. Cool.
It takes 3. 2.
2. Yeah, and then I've got like
3.
15 2 damage shots into the War Boss. Sorry, man.
You're right.
4, please, on the War Boss.
4.
2 damage a pop
2
here.
damage a pop, he's dead.
There's the War Boss gone. I think they need to swap dice now. I don't think this is fair.
So that will be assassinate for me. Cool. I'll go with this squad now.
Yep.
So the ones that can't see this squad will go all into this one dude here.
Cool.
So that'll be these 5 guys with bolters. Then it'll be the wizard and the 2 heavy weapons just into this guy just down here.
Yep.
I will just pay the CP for the sus hits. So I'll go down to 2 CP. Just like here, man.
Yep. So is this yours for?
That was a wound dice on something, but
cool.
it's all good.
Cool.
So you're on 2 CP at the moment, man.
Legend.
Okay. So I've got 5 dudes with bolters. So it's going to be 10 shots into that dude just sitting there.
Yep.
He doesn't have a token, so it's just going to be on 4s and only sus 1.
Cool.
So 2 extras, and then is he still T2 or is he T5 now?
Good question. I'll double check. I
think without his unit, he might go up. He's T5.
Okay, so you've got 3 saves on him, man.
Yep. He's dead. Yeah, damage 2. Or...
Damage 1, but no cover.
Yep.
Cool. We'll go the first gun into here. So it is only hitting on 4s, but it is sus 2 because they do have a token.
Yep.
And then wounding on 3s here. It's strength 6. So 4 on your invul.
Is it a double token that gives you +1 to wound?
Yes, it's strength 6.
Okay.
It's a strength 6 gun.
Gotcha. Sweet. So how many was it?
4, please.
4?
Neg 1, no cover.
Yep. So they got a 5 up invo still.
Yep.
1, 2.
Cool.
And damage?
Just damage 1.
Okay, so I get to do a feel no pain.
6 up, feel no pain.
Yep. And
cool. So you lose 1.
1.
This is the other gun here.
The dice are turning. Cool. Oscar's got a chance.
Then I've just got the wizard to shoot. So the other gun didn't do any wounds, and this is just the wizard here.
Yep.
He does hit on 2s, which is nice because I rolled a lot of them. And it's strength 6. So 3 more on your invul, please.
And damage.
Cool. D3 here.
Yep.
So you've got two
ones.
2 1s and a
Yep.
2. So kills 1, kills 2,
yep.
kills 3.
Kills 3.
That's only a couple of the Space Snaggers dead. Like, they're under half a unit down the bottom here now. But I think we're going to see maybe the Grimnir charge in and finish them off in combat quite possibly. Or we're going to see the Sagittor just move up, engage them and tank shock is the other option as well. Use CP, just do the mortals.
One guy there.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. Or the Sagittor can also shoot into them unless it has done so already. So that's the other consideration here that you could see.
3s into 5s here, man.
But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Nothing. Nothing special. Okay. Honestly, man, pretty quick turn. I'm dropping an objective here. I'm just going to charge into these snagger boys with these guys, which I need a 6 for. They got it on a 7, which is wonderful. I will go with the strike profile with these guys. So it's 16 attacks total.
Yep.
Twos here. Into 3s. So you've got 10 on your invul, 2 damage each.
Yep. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 damage each.
Yeah. So just roll them and then re-roll them if they're a 6.
Yeah. Nope. Gone. Thank you.
Berserkers doing berserker things, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh. Cool. So I'll get area for 5. So you don't have anything within 6 at the center.
Yep.
And I'll pass to you.
Sure. Go up to.
And you'll get 10 primary.
Yep.
You get a recover
Big turn
assets
for Rory
and establish
there,
locus.
backing out both secondaries.
So my Gretchen.
Cool.
Nope. So recover assets and establish locus.
Just gonna grab that.
Recover assets and establish locus is actually a pretty big right now. It's going to show whether or not Oscar has actually got some stuff in reserves to come down into Rory's side of the field. He's going to have enough resources to get at least 2 of the thirds.
Just considering.
To score recover.
And I think that I will. Calling a war.
Oh, we're going to see a second war here.
Second war, backing it up.
Back to back.
So they're slowed. So
I think Oscar's running out of resources. Realize
these boys
he doesn't do it now.
We'll
he might
run
not
up
get a chance.
over here. That's going to go up to there.
See how this one plays out. But having 2 secondaries both involving
I
action,
can do that with a truck.
not ideal on a go turn.
Am I missing a berserk?
Yeah. I think 2 go turns back to back is pretty big.
I don't think that the first one was his go turn. I think that first one was I need an invulnerable save.
Okay, so recover assets
the first
can be done by
defensively. This one might be defensively as well. But let's see if we can get those mega knobs into combat.
This truck here, I think. Established locusts. Is going to be done by probably.
So established locus is within this red line, or in my deployment zone?
Probably this truck here.
So you do owe me a battle shock on this truck. Because it's on 3.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, sweet.
So it'll go to 4 actually.
4, yeah. So let's roll it. It's fine.
Yep.
Okay, so he'll be doing that. Alright. There's just movement. So these guys are just going to run away from your Jaegers.
Run away!
Right now, Zach, I think that Votann might run away with it. We've got to see what kind of ground Oscar takes. As for the other team, I know that the AdMech and Guard game is a bit of a blowout into AdMech. Everyone else is seeming pretty close, but it's still early. Is like that's that turn 2, turn 3. We obviously started a bit late. Setting up for the stream obviously slows down the process.
So they're going 9 total?
Yeah.
I don't know if the team. I don't think. Hard to say. We're either going to have.
I got okay.
I reckon as a team, like, it might not be a draw.
So we'll see
because
how much I got left at the end of this.
A big game happening.
I'm screening reasonably well, but Ritual's always a very draw.
If Votann can run away with this, and AdMech run away
pushed
with
up to try to deny
the village people getting
there.
closer to a big
Rapid
win.
Ingress and Mega Knobs on it, so I can't take that off.
Everyone else is having draws. It's too hard to say right now.
Keeping the other Mega Knobs
obviously
slow.
we're not watching
they moved a total
the
of
other
3
7
inches
tables
last turn.
this closely. I don't have this course on hand.
No. But just I've got a lot of trading pieces, so it's just like cool.
These knobs are going to get out.
Yep.
And advance. 5.
Cool.
So they're going to go.
So 9 out of the truck, so 14 total.
Yeah. Where are they going to go? I think I need to deal with those.
So this is the 10-man, correct?
No, this is the 4-man.
Ah, the 4-man. Yep.
Yeah, the 10-man's here. So 6, 9, yeah, 14. Okay, so they can get to here. They can get to. Get to here. Charge it to them. Do I want to do that? Who's dropping? I think they're going to go over here into the boys over here. 14. Okay. Recover assets. So he's going to go.
So you just need to be within that red line.
Yeah. So he's going to go there. Well, yeah, just in it. Like you don't have to be wholly.
Yeah, no, you don't have to be wholly within it. You can just tuck into it a little bit.
So he's going to do established locus. Do you have to control it?
Established locus. That's no. You don't even need to be on the object.
Okay, sweet. Oh yeah, cool.
Recover assets is a similar action one.
Yeah, and then different.
Yeah, so you need to something in your home, something in your mid.
The truck going for
and this will do it.
Established
here.
locus.
Yep.
I believe
so these guys will get out in advance.
The
knobs.
Here.
5.
So 14 again.
They're doing recover
so
asset.
14. I want to avoid.
So you can't go in a straight line.
Yeah,
I
so I'll
don't
just
know
go around
who's
here.
doing recover
So
outside.
So still
of
going to
the
get in
agreement,
behind
but
that door.
Yep.
it does look like he is trying to get those points. Whether or not that's, I believe recover asset is end of opponent's turn, so we will see Rory having a chance to stop those
Actually, sorry, this
those
is
actions, but he can't
the kill
stop
team.
the established. He will
Do you
only
mind if
get,
that was I was supposed
2
to do
points for
the 10-man squad of
Yeah,
knobs, so that's in there.
Yeah.
So that was
we are going to
14.
see him push.
Still the same area.
So that's not the 10-man knob squad there.
No, sorry. I just under the pile. I saw this guy. So that's the kill team.
Yeah. I just would have screened different, but yeah, it's fine.
Probably would have fit through most of the gaps anyway, I think, because they were like here.
Hey man, what are you playing?
It's all.
Very
It's
nice.
gonna. We'll see how we are after this turn.
Okay, cool.
I'm very thin.
That's all good.
So how many got there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then I'll bring out both these squads.
The Breaker Boys, yep.
Yep. Sweet.
15.
So he's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. And then he
Big advance on the Breaker Boys there.
So they're going 12, 15.
So you can imagine when
this line of warriors that Rory put down here
just
paying off,
shot by those
costing
guys and
a valuable movement.
That's on inch there. Bomb squigs.
Yep.
This is just going to roll up here and do a recover.
Okay.
Actually, this one can go. This one could probably go out there.
So you just need to be out of your deployment zone to recover assets.
Yeah, so it's just there. So I don't think that he can get there without it. No. So he'll do that. These boys will advance. So 1, so they'll go 4 inches.
Yeah.
Okay. This knob's moving 4 inches with an advance. The side effects of the reduced movement from the berserkers.
Okay,
off
that's
there.
me moved. So let's do some shooting. This is just going to shoot into the Jaegers. So let's get 3 shots because it's outside of 30.
Yep. Do you want to think about what's putting an objective marker down?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, thanks, mate.
Like, yeah.
So this is just going to pop that objective marker down.
So
It's within 3 inches.
It's within an inch.
An inch.
So I think it might be a little bit hard for that thing to do it behind the wall. So it needs to be exactly
like
12 from this one.
Yeah, okay. So he's just going to go like here then.
Yep.
And then pop that down.
So as long as you're exactly like 13 away from this center point.
Yeah. So there's the center point there.
Yeah.
And then it's an inch.
Yeah.
Oh, it has to be 12 away from that. Eh?
Yeah. So you could put it. You could put it like here.
Yeah. Nice. Cool. All right. That's going there. Thanks, mate. So he's going to shoot. Oh, he can't shoot.
Can't shoot.
Action. He's going to shoot into these boys.
If you shoot, you can't action. Yeah.
Yep. He's going to action. Pop a bomb squig.
Yep.
Into.
Just a reminder, chat. We are playing Ritual. So you'll see.
I guess I'm just going to do it into the big unit.
Yep.
Well, 1 objective here.
That is within range, I'm pretty sure.
1 here. There will be 1
Goes
here.
off for 2.
And I do believe that so these are the player-based objectives. Obviously, Ritual only having the one in the middle.
I will spend 1,
so while it might
2,
not look like
grenade.
a lot
These
of units
guys
are standing on those objectives.
I mean, it's 2 melees, 2 melee armies, right?
2. So it's 2.
Turn pains. Yeah, you kill one. That's this one here, right? You got no other shooting?
No, they advanced.
Cool. So I'm just going to put it on that 3 wound base there, man.
Sure.
Actually.
Sure. Okay, let's do some charges. These boys, I'll charge. What's that? That's an 8 or a
5.
5. I can pile into there. So I'm just going to charge both. I'm just going to charge them.
Yep.
And then pile into
And
that. Hopefully.
and then see what happens,
Yeah.
right?
This unit here is just going to charge into them.
Yep.
So I'll go here first. That's just like, here we go.
Cool.
So we're just going to go with 8. And then these guys into there. 6.
Here we go. We've got the charges here, and as Oscar mentioned, it's going to charge them and then try and wrap this. And then obviously,
you can't base.
The same thing here. You can have this unit charging here and then trying to pile into this. What we saw in the first turn is we're charging the smaller unit and then piling into the bigger ones behind it. So this is his last turn a while. He used both of them already. So we'll see if he can reap the benefits of that.
Cool. 3. To get against that wall and just fight into the Sag.
Yeah, Jack, we could see an interrupt from the Berserks. Votann are really good at getting CP,
these
so
boys just into,
that could be what he's saved for. I would be surprised if he doesn't. The question is,
so you can move a total
which
of
unit
4
of Berserks?
Yep.
Because there are a lot of charges.
I don't think you got to move it to clear the wall.
No.
But you can just fight through it.
Yeah. There's on the bottom level. Okay. So I want to pop these boys just into this.
Just into the Sagittar?
Yep.
That'll do it.
6.
We got the Breaker Boys into the Sagittar. Again, I reckon we'll see them charge. I don't know if he's going to want to pile into those Berserkers.
The bikers.
See what happens. We've got some knobs. The Mega Knobs are charging the bike.
Lovely.
Big charge. Big charge there. Going to let him get where he wants. Might even see him. Yeah, there we go. So what he's going to do, he's going to use this pile in to tag. Maybe tag the but if he doesn't kill the bike, bike's just going to keep shooting and scoring.
All good. I'll just put that over here.
And
so with the 10, you're going to have to base with like nearly all of them?
Yeah. I'm just going to try and do it in a way that I
said
can
he
get
does
some
have
boys
to.
into your Berserkers.
He can base, you
I
have
need
to
a
base.
base just there, which I'll save for the Warlord, other War Boss.
Piling in while you're based, really an option. We'll see. See how this see how this plays out. Obviously,
like here, right?
Yep. And then
the dice have not been in Oscar's favour this game, but this could be his turn.
I can't get another model in. I can get one more in there.
So it'll just be the War Boss being able to smack into the
So he didn't base. He was right off in the back, so he's not based. Just those two. He's just blocking. So I'll get those 3.
Yep.
In there. The rest are into here. They charge, he's doing an action, charge, sweet. Alright, let's start. You can interrupt.
Yep.
I don't really care about anything you're interrupting with apart from that. So I'm going to... What are they like in melee? Trash?
Shit.
Sweet. I'll go here first.
Yep.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Yep.
1, 4.
We have Oscar activating down here. I believe that is Meganod into Rory.
Yeah, alright, so hitting on 4s. And then wounding on probably their strength 10. 2s?
Yeah, 2s.
So we got 6 at AP 2.
Cool. So the first one kills 1, second one kills 1, so I've got 4 left. Does not kill 1. Kills him, so I've got 3 dead and 4 rolled at the moment. The 5th one will not kill 1, and the 6th one will not kill 1. So you kill 3.
Okay.
They do fight on death.
You're right, Jack.
Yep,
That is deserved.
So 3 4-ups here.
Yep. Nice.
Cool. I will go with the strike profile. So it will be on 3s. And you are -1 to wound, correct?
Yes. Saved.
You don't need to be leading to...
I think that's...
That's all good.
Hang on,
Don't
I'll
worry.
double check. What was it? Oh, you got a 6 anyway.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. They go on. It might. Yeah, I think it actually is. Yeah. But did that impact that?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go here.
Yep.
So these boys are just gonna pile into there. And then into there. It's just gonna be this guy into the Sag.
Yep.
So he'll get 5 attacks, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, 5 attacks in the wire. Hitting on 2s. All hit.
Yep.
And then strength 13, so 3s. We've got 2, AP -2.
Oscar not catching a break with the dice.
Cool, it's on 3.
Cool.
Yeah, legitimately, those dice are betraying him hard right now. So, we'll see what happens here, chat.
Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Oh no.
Not a great roll.
Strength 10?
Strength 13.
I swear, chat.
Jeez, man.
Like,
So 2s?
that's wild.
Twin linked.
At least the wound roll's solid, right?
AP -3.
Cool.
So you got
So
8.
I just have an invul on the sergeant. He's
Oh, yeah.
dead. And the squad's
Cool. And I'm just gonna pile them into the
Saggy.
Saggy.
Yeah. There you go.
Cool. Go here. 2, 3, 4. Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
And then winning on 2s. Twin link. Cool. So you got 2, 4, 6, 8. AP -3.
On...
These boys.
Yeah, they're just dead, man.
Yep. Yeah, they are AP -3. Alright, so let's go here.
Yep.
Pull these dudes in.
Yep.
Okay, so the war boss into the berserkers.
Yep.
The war boss going into the berserkers there.
9 attacks.
If he can get him.
Hitting on.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see if the war boss is going to be able to pick him up.
Wounding on strength 11.
Yep.
Berserkers, are they toughness 6?
No, they're 5.
Okay. Oof.
So what strength are you normally?
So I'm normally 10 with him.
Yeah.
And he goes +1 for the wire. So,
Oh no. Oh no, chat.
The bottom one?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
cool.
hate
Yeah.
to see it.
So yeah, I thought the power claws were strength 8.
oh no, the Knob ones are 9,
Okay.
but the war boss is a 10.
10, cool.
Yeah. So you got 3 AP -2
On the berserks?
on the berserks, yeah.
So it goes straight through. It's 2 damage.
Yep.
So on the guy on 1 wound, he will die. And then the next one survives on 1 and dies.
Cool. Then these attack squig, both hit. Strength 5. Nope. They're toughness 5.
Yeah.
No, that's
here,
not enough because they'll
they're
clap
not,
back
Yes, they are. 1, 2.
because they can fight on death and then they're going to pick up a breaker boy or 2 each.
4.
That is not ideal for Oscar right now.
6.
He needed the war boss to connect.
Sitting on 2s.
These are the attacks going into the Sagittor.
And then wounding on. Oh shit! I did it again. It shouldn't matter. 4s. I keep thinking the dev wound guy.
Yep.
So okay, you've got 7 AP -2.
On the Sagittar?
Yeah.
5's here, man.
3 damage pop.
3 damage a pop. It's dead.
Yep.
Do I explode? Yes, I do. So 1 mortal wound to
Another
myself.
explosion coming out
On the
of the
berserks, they
Sagittar.
fail, so they take 1.
Yep. And I'll take 1. Oh, is it 1 mortal wound?
Yeah,
or?
it's just 1, man. So on these berserks
Just
here,
1 mortal wound to a
he
few
loves
units
it.
here.
On the bikes, I just take a wound. So one of them goes to 2.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll actually put it on a 4 wound bike.
Yep.
And then that Sagittar back there takes 1.
And then these boys take 1.
Yeah, they take 1. Cool.
Okay. I'm gonna go here.
I do just need to fight on death here, man.
Oh yeah, cool. Yep.
So these 2 fighting on death for the stream. Both of them will fight on death.
Yep.
I will go for the strike profile again. 2s into 3s.
Yeah, that's going to cost them a couple of models there.
3, please, on your invul to kill a breaker boy.
Yep.
Cool, so just 3 breaker boys dead? It's 2 damage a pop.
Yep.
We called it,
All
chat, right?
These boys.
Yep.
So he's going to go up here, followed by the war boss, and he's going to pop into here.
If the other war boss can make up for that.
Cool.
Question is, how many attacks do you want to put in berserkers?
I'm
Or do you
going
want to make sure the
to
bike
give
go?
them re-roll hits.
Yep. So it's war boss and 1 knob into the Zerks.
War boss and 2 knobs.
Okay.
These 2.
Yep.
And then the rest into the bike.
Okay. I'm just thinking potentially this guy might have been closer to these, but yeah. Because like 4, you would have had to have gone into them, right?
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, so you'll just put that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, easy, man.
Okie dokie. Okay, so 4 attacks each. So I'll do the 1 boy into that squad of knobs.
Yep.
Re-rolling these.
So 3 hits. Wounding
strength
on.
10.
Okay.
So 2s. Come on, buddy. So there's 2 and
yeah, 3. So that's into. So the feel no pain on the 2 wound guy. So he dies, and then I'll take the other 2 on the
mole launcher.
Yeah, man. So I'll just roll them at the same time. and he will be alive on 1.
Cool. I'll do the war boss. I'll do the knob into the berserkers.
Yep.
1 miss, but re-rolling. All hit.
Yep.
Wish I was,
Choose again here,
Warboy
man.
On this one. We've got
3. So
AP2.
same deal. Injured guy, it dies, and then I'll take the other 2 on the mole launcher base, and he's alive on 1.
Okay, then the war boss 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Re-rolling. All hit.
Yep.
Wounding on 2s. So we got 6.
Cool.
AP2.
Can you just count down how many I roll, please? Yep. So on the injured 1, he's alive. So I've got 5 left. He's alive. So that's the first 3 wound 1.
Yep.
So I've got the next on the 3 wound 1. He dies. So I've got
one model in 3 attacks.
He's alive on 1.
Okay.
Pretty good. I
lose. That's crazy.
These guys.
Yep.
So I'm just putting them here for the fight on death.
Yep. Nice. Then the rest into the bikers.
Yep.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Re-rolling hits.
What's your strat for the reroll hits called?
It is called Arm to the Teeth.
Cool.
Okay, and then...
that is a big, nasty knob squad.
It's a nasty knob squad. So their toughness...
6, man.
So I'm still...
3s.
I'm looking for 3s, yeah. Not a bad roll. So 2, 4...
I'm just going to roll them, man. I'm pretty sure they're all dead, because I'm only saving on 6s here. So... kills the injured one, kills another one, kills another one, yeah. Cool, man. Your console's going to be real weird.
Finally something going Oscar's way.
I can consolidate 6 inches if I want.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Ben, welcome in. Great to have you joining us. Unfortunately, Oscar's dice have been betraying him quite hard. Unfortunately. So... It's been a bit of a thing.
Doesn't really deny anything. I'm not scoring primary effort anyway.
Yeah. Because he's still in contact anyway. What are these guys like in
Not great. Not great.
Not great. What are they? What's their profile like?
It's 1 attack, strength 7, neg 2, d3, and then like 8 little just shitty combat weapons.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not
going to ask Blake.
Just gonna go 3.
The truck in the middle that we see in the middle of the screen, did that do Locust?
They're all going to get in.
So they're doing an action.
They're also alive, yeah.
Yeah, cool. So he's
killed
got
these guys
Locust for
and
3
this guy.
points.
Yeah.
2
your
or 3
fight on
points.
death is just.
I'm pretty certain it's 3.
Yeah. So I've got. That's why these are hits. So these guys, I need to roll for these guys fighting
Gretchen
on
and his deployment are
and
doing
then I need to actually
cover,
fight
and I
with,
believe that the
like,
truck just outside of his
what's
deployment
left.
is also doing recover assets.
These guys are just going to go.
Okay, cool. So a good mix between them. So he's going to get 6 points total this turn, I believe.
Recover assets scores end of opponent's turn.
I'm just thinking that he might.
Yeah.
It's like you're consoling, right?
So you can
like,
input, you can put it in now,
and you'll be fine.
but it'll just be
so you're not touching them. Cool.
fixed up.
Cool, man. I'll roll my fight on death.
Yep.
So let's see how
that
many fight
axe
on death
berserk
Rory
there.
gets here, because he's been rolling pretty hot here.
The 2 mole launchers there on 4s. One of them will go.
Fight on death there.
And then the normal guy. No. So I've only got the 1 mole launcher going.
Only the 1 fight on death here, though.
In this squad here.
Which is super important.
One
but
of
the
them.
thing is, Oscar's clock is down to 12
3s
minutes.
Into 3s here. Oh my god. So 1 at neg 2 on the knobs.
Go, neg 2.
Yeah, thanks, Jack. Sorry, I was
Okay,
I was
so
fixing up
they're
all
out
the
of
socials
contact
and
now.
stuff whilst they were doing it. So I'm just kind of playing a little bit of catch up here.
Piled with the...
But it's done.
Because I did an old dumb thing and I posted the day 2 links on the day 1 posts.
So you haven't
Stupidly.
activated yet?
I had them around the wrong way in my notes.
I'm pretty sure we can get a T over to...
I was left unattended.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Yep.
Yeah, it took me like 5-10 minutes to get that sorted after realizing that.
So we have a fight on death.
Just put the knob back.
Oh, yeah. So we have a fight on death in contact here. Then this guy died.
Yes.
Are they still able to pile in? Because for me,
so the fight on death gets resolved as soon as it's destroyed.
Yeah, so he piled into me.
Yeah, so the model activates as if it's a single one, right?
Yeah.
The whole unit. So are you now in engagement range?
No.
Did you charge this turn?
Yes.
Then you would still get to pile in, correct?
No, so it's my unit. So he charged me.
I charged him.
Oh, so did your unit charge this turn?
No, the Orks charged.
And that's
my
choosing not to
my
pile in.
berserker's fought on death.
Yep.
He consolidated.
Which the consolidation would happen after that.
Yeah.
So then I'm out of contact. I believe. Anyway,
So
but
with your consolidation, are you in engagement range?
No.
No.
Then no, you wouldn't get to activate.
Cool.
Because the 3 of us to activating is you made a charge move this turn, or you're in engagement range.
Cool.
Since you are neither.
Cool. I will just put these guys into.
Yep, of course.
I'll just put them into the knobs, man.
Yep.
Just had a TO call there from
7
Todd.
attacks.
Just making a clarification on the consolidation and the fight
These
on
guys?
death there.
Oh, yeah, 7 attacks.
Yeah, because they're 3 each, and then +1 for being in the big base. Cool.
Are they the same weapon?
Different. So axes on the small squads, and then big 3 damage hammers on the big squads.
So you only got that in combat?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
3 attacks from him and 4 attacks
Oh,
from
yeah,
him.
the same profile. Okay, cool. I thought they had different weapons.
Cool. And then it's still 3s.
-1
Strength 6,
to win.
+1, -1. 3, please.
3 go through.
3 dead knobs. Cool. And I'll go over here, man.
Yep.
Same deal. So you've got 3 on those knobs, please.
Yep. 1 goes through.
Cool. Just kills 1. Where do you want to pull?
I'll just pull from here.
Cool. I'll hit you with this Sagittar.
Yep.
3 more, please. On the knobs.
1 goes through.
Cool. The Sagittar will hit the Megas. 2, please, on the Mega knobs.
Thanks.
Cool. And that's all, man.
Okay.
Cool.
So establish locus.
You get established locus.
Yep, for 4, and then recover for 3.
It's actually, it's only recover locus for 2 because you're doing it in the center. You're doing it in the center.
Oh, so I read it wrong. Yeah, so
and
2
and recover assets.
2 and 3.
Recover assets is at the end of my turn.
Yeah.
So it's 2 for recover. We'll pass the turn to me here. I'll get 10. So I've got these guys here and these guys here.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So this game is developing quite well, I would personally say.
Before I draw my second...
Oh, that was a slow, wasn't it?
That was a slow.
We're not going
before I
to
draw my
see
secondaries, I'm just going to pick these
secondaries
bikes up
just
off the
yet.
table.
Yep.
So he's picking up the bikes at the end of the turn of
bring it down and sabotage, man.
Turn 3. Bring it down, sabotage.
I owe you some battle shots.
I mean, he's going to at least get 2 points by killing that truck in the middle.
They're fine on these berserks here.
Those bikes that just came off
on these
come
berserks
straight
here.
back down and get easy sticks stab. I don't think if he puts them in that ruin at the top there, that I don't think Oscar has the resources to go back and stop that sabotage.
So they've still got a 5 on no pain?
There's an even easier... Come over again, sorry, brother. There's an even easier spot. Because he can just do it down the bottom here. Not with the Jaegers. You send the Jaegers up and you put the bikes there. That ruin is in his deployment zone. So that is so much easier to do sabotage right there for the full 6 points. Picking up those bikes is crucial right now. He's now turned 3. He can bring them on from his opponent's board edge. So that's actually kind of big for this turn. it means that Rory's going to get 6 points on sabotage, 2 points to make another 18-point turn. So if we have a look at the overall scorecard, we can already see a pretty big differential coming out here. Dragoon, welcome in. Great to have you joining us. I also got Blake joining me on commentary, which has been great. Hope you're doing well, mate. We're going very busy but well. Very busy but well. So, of course, if we take out Ritual for this turn, 38 to 27 at that point could be a 30. So currently the prediction for this game, it's looking as though it's going to be 11-9 for Rory if we don't include round 3 scoring. So, but if we do include round 3 scoring, we presume that, you know, Oscar's going to get 10 points on primary, gets that a bit closer. So it's looking to be a pretty tight game in terms of WTC scoring. So we're looking anywhere between a 14-6 to an 11-9 at this point is kind of the prediction, I would say.
Can you fall back?
I actually think that Votann are going to take this for like 16.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think Oscar he's going to get enough primary to stop the 20.
Yep.
And obviously, if he could just get another couple of secondaries here.
You're not doing it?
No.
He just has to stay on 2 objectives, get his 10 points a turn. You need to score 51 victory points to stop. That's the magic number. I think Oscar will get there.
So I am just going to pay the one.
Unless Rory can wipe him out the turn. I think we've got to bring it down. He's going to go for those trucks.
So the Saggies are in combat. But that one's not.
Quite easy. So yeah, Red Zone, welcome in. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. Hope everyone is enjoying the coverage. This is round 1, ladies and gentlemen, of the Western Sydney 40k 8-man teams tournament, or 8-player teams tournament, I should say. Absolutely phenomenal tournament so far. We've got the Village People, which is one of the Queensland teams, with one of the New South Wales teams, Hypershed, which is kind of an amalgamation of 2 different teams, Hyperion and Shedhammer.
And they're just going to
which is really solid to see into team working happening. So the Jaegers are going to sit there. I called it, chat. The bikes are coming in to sabotage this piece of terrain. Like, straight up. So
just touching.
Easiest 6 points.
Yeah, 100%. Super easy 6 points there, ladies and gentlemen. But if we have a look at the clocks, like, Rory's got 29 minutes, so we think this turn's going to be pretty quick. We might see Oscar jumping out. Zach, thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate that, my friend. Thanks to everyone who's been subscribing to the channel. It's a great way to stay up to date with Australian 40k as well. We've got a ton of tournament games coming up for the rest of the year, so really excited to bring you a lot more tournaments this year. But yeah, so having a look at the rest of kind of Rory's turn. This is really, I'll jump off a little bit here on the camera. We can really start to see that he's going to move out, which is a Sagittor, as well as things. He's going to CP reroll in advance. I mean, he's got the additional stuff, but yeah, we'll see. You know, that's.
And they're going to go.
We'll see what happens here. Love to hear that, Dragoon. Love to hear it.
Just get some here, right?
So awesome to hear, brother, and awesome to see ya. But yeah, I think Oscar's got some stuff in the tank. He's still got the Mega Knobs that were just up there in that top middle left area. Just where is the cursor? Let me find it. There it is. Just here, but Rory very wisely is screening them from coming in and reinforcing for the second turn. Oh my gosh. So those Mega Knobs are being stopped from engaging. I still think that another objective will be placed down somewhere, but there's a lot of disparate combats. You've got the Breaker Boys and Knob up here, as well as then also you've got a single Berserk and some Warriors down here that are probably going to get into combat too. There's a lot going on.
So it's a battle shock check?
So
we'll see how everything goes right now. We're seeing a battle shock check.
It's just going to park like this, man.
Going on here.
So you're down to
Past the desperate escape test for this guy right here.
Oh, I don't know if I put your CP down for re-rolling on that.
Okay, what have I re-rolled?
No, like the strat.
Oh, right, okay.
The re-roll strat.
So
yeah, maybe 2, man.
Sorry.
We'll get this all sorted.
Yep.
but yeah, it's going to be a pretty big turn here from Rory. I reckon he's going to start to pull away. He'll get 56 at the end of this turn.
It's a lot easier
if
for
he
me to do it than you,
scores
man.
3-point. If he denies, actually, if he
These guys are just gonna
denies
chill here
the
with
3
Sticky.
points from Oscar,
My
that
attention with the
means
Saturn
on
cards, it's just
recover,
like you can't
it
really
means it's
fit
going to be really, really big for the rest of the game. Like it'll just
slightly like
increase
this.
that
So they're all still on the objective, but I can just
differential
shoot
for
just like
Rory,
back into your truck.
which is really solid. So definitely interested to see how this continues and develops. So I'll just turn back to the players. I hope everyone's enjoying the coverage, and thanks for joining us.
Might just back them slightly like this. He's just going to go like this. Would like to kill that for recover assets, but I don't think it's going to happen. Just going to jump these 5 guys through the wall here. I seem to have picked 2 of them up at some point. Sorry.
You're right.
Just so they can shoot the knobs, man.
Cool. That's all my movement. These guys will have to fall back for you to shoot the knobs. That's
oh, you're in combat with the knobs there, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So they'll.
Thank you.
Yeah, desperate escape for them because they're battle shot.
Yeah. So on a 1 or a 2. Cool. 1 or a 2? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Cool. Thank you.
No, you're right, man.
It's a bit of a mess of squads over there.
Yeah. No, of course, get it.
Yeah. So sabotage and bring it down. Yeah, we can certainly try to do that, hey. I think I'll start by throwing a grenade from this squad into this truck.
Yep.
So that'll put me down to 1 CP, man. I actually might get it back on a 5-up. No. Cool. It's 4s.
Oh.
Take 1, man.
Okay.
I'll just shoot the truck with them now.
Yep.
First gun.
T8.
Take 1 at -1, no cover, please.
No, -1?
Yes, no cover.
Goes through.
And the second gun.
Damage?
1. Nothing. And then just 2 bolters. Nothing. You're good. I'll put all these guys' bolters into the knobs here, man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
You're doing a strat?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Which unit's this one?
Just use bolters.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Cool. 3s. Into 4s. Use +1 to wound. 4, please. No neg.
And that was strength what? Sorry.
4 +1 to wound.
Cool. So
kill 1.
Kill 1.
And 1's wounded. Like
how much damage is it? Oh
just
yeah.
1 each.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you kill 1 and another one's on a wound.
Yeah. So we go there, and we're just going to do that one.
Cool. Gonna do the same thing from this other squad of bolters, man. Just 10 shots.
So this is this one?
Just this little 5-man back here.
And which was a better shooting unit, that one or this one?
This one.
Okay,
This
yeah.
one by a long way.
Cool.
So just 2, please,
Yeah,
man.
strength 5.
4 plus 1 to wound.
Yep, cool. Yeah. So 1.
Kills that injured one.
Yep.
Cool, man. I'm just going to go this one heavy weapon that's got assault. It's like the only assault gun in my codex.
It does look like the village people are gonna get a win here.
Man.
What do you got? 20-0
5s
from the
there's
Chaos
another 4
Knights
there.
Ork.
3 at -1, no cover on the truck, please.
The Chaos Knights 20-0 there.
One goes through.
The Admech and Guard. Admech is looking like 17-18.
Cool.
The rest of the games are pretty close. But I think between Votann having the lead here,
4 knobs
knowing
left,
they've got a 20 and a 17 in the bank, that it does look like the village people are going to take the win.
Going to put its heavy bolter into these guys, as cannon into the truck here, man.
Cool.
Because I don't think it can see this truck, just because of this.
Yeah.
Labs cannon into the truck. 1 hit. Wounds.
Goes through.
6, man. Just those 10 bolters at the... the heavy bolter into the breaker boys.
And how many shots is that?
3. But sus. Wounding on 2s here.
Yep.
Strength 6 plus 1 to wound. Twin linked as well. Thank God. 4 at -1. 2 damage a pop.
Yeah, so 3 dead.
So just the...
Yeah.
Yep. Cool, man. Those guys into that truck up there. Nothing.
What's shooting zone?
That was just those 5 dudes.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the truck,
Yep.
man. Not much. So I've really only got this wizard.
Yep.
It's going to put everything into that knob squad. I will go hazardous.
Yep.
So I miss 1, and then 3s. So 5, please.
Damage.
D3, man. So first one kills 1, second one kills 1, third one 1 damage.
Yep.
Kills him.
So you kill you. So 3 there.
Cool. I'll just put this mole launcher into the into these dudes.
Yep.
So 5 shots. It will be hitting on 3s. No, 4s because I can't see you. 3s, please.
3?
Yeah, 3.
3 or 4, sorry?
3.
Yep. No EP, I assume?
Nope.
All good.
The important one.
Sweet.
So the only thing I've got left is this.
Yep.
I'll pay for sustained hits. Sustained hits 2.
Yep. I'm just going to pay for mine. Oh, what's the AP on all of that
1.
stuff? I'll pay for -1 AP.
Cool. So do I get it back? Yes. So I don't go down a CP. So the wizard is trying to pop the truck.
Yep.
Everything else is going into just these knobs here, man. Cool. So the wizard. Sorry. I owe you a hazardous on this wizard. Okay. He takes 3. The wizard into the truck here. So we get 7 hits. Wounding on 5s here. 3 at -2, no cover on the truck.
3 at -2.
So 6s on the truck, right?
5s. This is the wire still.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah.
Cool, it's minimum 2 damage.
Yep.
Hazardous on that wizard. Oh my god. They're blowing themselves up. Everything else into these knobs, man. So the first gun, gets 7 hits. With sus 2.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s. With +1, -1, strength 6. So you got 7 on your 4-up.
Yep. At -1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you armor contempted it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just 4s here, man.
And you have to be wholly within a train.
I ignore cover.
Oh yeah, sorry. So 4s. Right, pay off. Damage. Just 1?
1 each, man.
Yep. Okay, so 2 dead.
Cool. The other heavy weapon. Get 6 hits because of the sustained. 3s again. 4 more 4s, please. So kills another knob.
Yep.
We're just getting that info for you now, Jack.
Cool. Then I've got
Blake's just going to head over and grab that.
14 bolter
See
shots
how
in
your
there, man.
the village people's guard's going.
So 6 susses.
We're just finding that out now.
Drop 3 and I get 3 back in. This is only wounding on 4s.
Yep.
It's strength 4 plus 1 to wound. And that's a really bad roll. Only 5, please, man, on your 4-up.
5 4-up saves here.
So kills the last knob?
Yeah, kills the last knob.
Oof. Last knob is gone from that unit. We're just going to get that update for you, Jack.
So I just spoke to him, and looks like he's killed all the Aspect Warriors in the Aspect Warrior list. So it's looking good. Looking good for him.
Yeah, look. Charges. Just going to go with these Zerks into this full boss.
Yep.
So 5. It's going to be like this, man.
Yep.
Cool. And I'm also just going to go with this wizard.
Yep. Nice.
So no heroics on that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm gonna save it for a fight on death with him.
Okay. Yeah. Because you are outside of 3 of that at the moment with him.
How do you mean? So he's not on the objective?
Do you want him to be on the objective?
Like
I'm happy to play it either way, man.
Be 3 and a bit.
It should be
from the edge. Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to put him on? Because like it is hard to tell with this.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you wanted to be on, put him on.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. It just means that if he wasn't on, I wouldn't charge these guys in because like. So I am just going to charge these guys in.
Yeah.
So just with a 7 here, man. You know what I mean? Like it
is difficult with those things.
Yeah. So 10, we'll put them in.
They're in. So I can now heroically intervene with him.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah. Which is a guaranteed fight versus a hypothetical. So I think I will.
Yep.
So he's just gonna fight, run into here.
Yep.
Yep. So he's gonna pop 9 inches.
Easy, man. I'm just wondering if I just pile these dudes in too. Nah, they'll just stay back there, man. Just like, oh,
that's
no.
really Ork mentality.
Just get him! Get him!
Get stuck in.
Look,
boys.
I'm gonna go with it. So you're down to 1.
Yeah.
So you can't intervene. So
no.
So I'm just going to go with the Zerks first, man.
Yeah. So you got me on 1?
Yeah, I got you on 1 now.
Okay. So I can still fight on death with him.
Is it 1 TP?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can still...
Yeah.
You still got 9 attacks?
Yeah. It's on a 1-2. It's on a 1-2-3.
Look, I'm just going to put them in, just so it's more, like, I just don't want you
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So it's another 7 here, man. Sick. Meow. So I just don't think you've got enough bodies to actually kill me now.
Yeah.
Because, like, it would be pretty bad if...
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. So 15 more attacks into that guy that could fight on death.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm sequencing this wrong, but we'll see. So you're not -1 to wound anymore?
Nope.
So it's 3s into 2s here. So you got 8 saves, man.
Yep.
Yeah, very, very, very dead.
And then, does he fight on a... He does?
Yep.
So what? No, 1, 2, 3 fights, I'm pretty sure.
It'll be on a 3 up. It should be on a 3 up. And what did you roll?
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
Yeah, so you're all good.
Cool.
So where are you putting the attacks?
I'm going to pop them, so they're fought.
Yep.
I'm going to pop them into these guys.
Yeah, cool, man.
2.
Cool. Winning on 3s here, man. Because I'm T6.
-1. Oh,
T6
yeah,
on that.
3s.
This is a character. Oh, look at matters.
Rough.
So I've got 2 invols off the droids. So the droids are dead.
Yep.
It's 2 damage, right?
Yep.
I do have a 6-up Feel No Pain, but no, yeah. And then just 2 6-ups on some regular guys. Yeah, and then 6s re-rolling. Ooh. No. So you kill 2 guys.
Yep.
And the 2 droids.
Oh, and the dreaded attack squig.
Oh no!
Oh, wounds.
Oh. All good. It's not Neg 2, right?
No, I don't think it's any AP actually.
Cool. These guys will just pile like this, man.
Yep.
I'll just go with this squad now. I'll just roll them all together here.
Sure.
Because they're all the same. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 attacks then the character. 2 at no neg on him, please.
Oh,
cool. And then the character.
Bad start.
Hits, wounds. 1 more.
Oh,
cool. D3 damage on that. 2, please.
Okay.
And I will swap that over to you now.
All right. So I'll fight with him.
Yep.
I'll go into. How many boys are in there?
5.
5. I'll go into the character unit.
Yep.
Toughness to them?
6, man.
6. Yeah, that's right. So 5.
Cool.
AP 2. 2 damage.
Yeah. Just kills the 5 guys and leaves the character there, man.
Yep.
Yep.
On the bomb and the attack squig. 2 hits.
Hang on, sorry. No, you do kill the character.
Because he's on 1 wound.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's 5 guys from the other squad.
Yeah. And then their toughness doesn't change.
Doesn't matter. They're all dead, man.
Okay, cool. All right. Then you fell back with those guys.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That'll be
all
all.
So
So
my 2 secondaries.
I'll just score you up for
All right, here we
recover
go.
assets.
Yep.
For
And I get an
3,
extra
I
CP
believe.
for my Gretchen.
You get 1 primary, so 5.
Yep.
So 5 points on primary for Oscar right now.
I get 2 for sabotage, for bring it down, for killing that.
Yep.
And your primaries are... I don't know, this isn't working. Help. Help, please.
I'm just going to start moving while that's going on.
Sorry. I thought I was going so well.
You're good. So what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to draw his secondaries.
Advancing the Gretchen.
Oh, I just have to pass turn.
Yeah. Good.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
Oh,
pass
sorry.
the turn.
Yeah,
Orks.
cool.
Orks it, so.
So you redraw Cull. So you got sabotage and Cull. Redraw and replace.
Replace puts it back in the deck. Can he score it back on this? So then it's just discard.
Engage on all fronts, man.
Engage on all fronts. Okay. Cool. So those. How far these boys move?
The bikes?
Yeah.
12, man.
12. Okay. Yeah. So this guy is going to go there, and then these guys are going to. They're rolled an advance of 5.
Yep.
Just going to get onto that objective. Hopefully not get shot.
So
That's what I get.
sabotage and engage.
Sabotage, man. Same as me.
Okay, sabotage.
Really
so you can
rough.
sabotage
Because that's
there.
going to be... You can get 3 points on it, at least. Not bad. engage,
Is
he
it
can
2
get 3/4.
or 1?
Maybe.
Could you just fill that up?
I think it's
You
no.
have to do sabotage
It's so
this
just one. He can,
Okay,
he
sweet.
can
Yeah,
get
try and
4.
pay somewhere. Can you
He
send
can
me a
get
battle shock check for
4.
my trust, please?
The war boss.
So he can't.
If
Sabotage,
he
right?
falls back out of combat
Alright, so
and
he's
just
gonna
goes, cool, I'm going to just
go
keep myself
combat.
behind the building
And he's just gonna run up here.
and just be like, yeah, cool, I'm
5.
going to score the 4th quarter because what
Okay, so
what's happening right now is Meganobs down here have got this
I
quarter.
was gonna shoot those boys. But maybe
Obviously,
instead he's
Oscar's
gonna
got
go
his
back and
home.
do sabotage there.
The truck and Meganobs are up here
these
for
guys
this
just gonna
quarter.
pop back here.
As long as this war
So that-
boss
that should have started
survives,
at the
chat.
beginning.
If this
Thanks,
war
Jackie
boss
boy.
lives, he's actually got all 4 quarters on engage.
All the
for
wires
4
are done.
points. Otherwise, it's
Yeah.
going to be 2 points
I still
to
have
3.
things on the table.
So we'll see what
So
happens.
those guys are they're slow.
Not slowed. These ones are slow.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
And then
I just don't have the gas to kill the Mega Knobs yet left.
so
I'm kind of
Rory
ignoring
doesn't
that.
have the gas to kill the Meganobs right now. We may end up getting into a turn 4 here.
How was your game?
Rory's got 10 points, 10 minutes left on the clock,
Oh, sorry, do you mark me for
which
that?
is really
So you
interesting
take
to
that
see.
objective?
Yeah, that was the 5 you got. Because you didn't get this
Oh,
So
it's only outside, isn't
I
it?
would
Yeah, okay,
actually
cool. Okay, bang, bang. That's there.
predict.
Yeah, he's just going to go there, actually. Shoot
Oh.
on there. These guys
Something's going on with
are
the player mics here, chat. Let me
Yeah, they're slow. Yeah,
just see whose mic's playing up a bit. All right.
Yeah. Like you are within an inch of me there, but like
One of them is being a bit
sorry,
sketch
you are, right?
right now, ladies and gentlemen. Do apologise. We'll get that sorted.
2 CP, so I can...
Don't roll snake eyes on the charge.
All right.
Yeah.
So
So
what I'm going to do real quick is just lower them a bit so it doesn't spike as hard.
There, isn't there?
just 2, man.
But it's still going to keep on doing it.
Not too worried about them.
So what's interesting here is that the field position currently, and we look at the expanded scores, on the differential,
Do these guys have grenades?
it's exactly a
They're
12-8.
supposed to have like grenades on there.
It needs to get to a 16-point difference for a 13-7 in Rory's way, which could happen next turn very easily. He'll likely get 3 objectives, putting him on 15, putting him on so 65, and then whatever secondaries he's got. Obviously, if Oscar can stop his sabotage,
2 each, man.
then it'd be pretty big, particularly down in this corner down here. But I don't think Oscar has anything that can really interact with that. Maybe the truck does some shooting, but it's not going to kill the unit.
Cool. You kill 3.
So I really think that right now, the way things are looking, I reckon Rory's got a comfortable lead, but with only 15 minutes left in the round, we'll see how we go in terms of, is this going to be a turn 3 finish or a turn 4 finish? Is what I'm going to be interested in seeing. I think it'll be probably a turn 4, but it'll be a very tight turn 4. So we're into some shooting, so I'll just head back to the players now, chat.
Thank you. He's going to do it there. I'll just take that dice roll because it same weapon. So toughness
5.
Yep. So 2.
Yep.
No AP.
Yeah, you kill 2.
Okay.
Just pass me those back 2, please.
Yep.
Thank you.
Shooting done. Charges. He's going to charge into them.
Yep. Cool.
In. These boys are going to charge into here. Needing a...
Ooh, that's a big charge from the Meganobs going into the middle. Gets a 10. They're going to clear that center objective and stop the 15 points.
They're going to charge
which is
into both.
important.
Oh, I don't... Yes.
These two?
But, yeah, but it's just slowed, right? So that is actually only a 1-inch charge.
Yeah, so still get them in.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
But you don't quite make it, because your base is bigger than an inch, right?
Oh, so you just go that way.
So yeah, you can't get through this wall.
Yeah.
So, but you can pile through it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's fine.
So then...
1 inch charges, ladies and
Just
gentlemen.
going to go... Are there any of these damaged?
Ball launchers coming in clutch all game for Rory here.
Two, yeah.
That one's on full.
So they're going to just go this way then?
Yep.
So they'll pile in that way.
Yep.
Cool. All right. And he's going to charge into them. Oh, he's sabotaging. Yeah, so he's not doing that. So fighting, I will give these guys reroll 1s because I'm not in the wire anymore. So 2 are going to go into the damage stage.
Yep.
And 3 are going into the new one.
Yep.
All hit because of the war boss. And then strength 12, twin linked. So winding on
not 2s.
So you got that many.
Neg 2.
Neg 3.
Neg 3. Okay, cool.
2 damage pop.
2 damage pop. This is into the uninjured one or the injured one?
That's the non-injured one.
Cool. It's on 1 man.
Yep. Then the war boss. Re-rolling 1s. Hitting on 2s, and then strength 12, so 3s. 3. AP minus 2. 2 damage.
Minus 2, 2 damage. Yeah, kills it.
Okay. Then those 2 re-rolling, all hit, twin linked, all wound.
It is dead.
We have got Oscar's chest clock.
And then you just console on the objective, right?
Yeah.
And that will be you clocked.
Yep. So all I can do is just fight now, right? Yeah. Cool. So here.
I don't really know the etiquette of what happens when you're clocked, but it's just you can roll dice, but you can't like do anything else.
Yeah, I can't move.
Yeah, yeah, but like you can do this.
Yeah,
sure, right?
Those wound?
Look, we're just quite uncertain of what it means when my opponent has clocked out.
Alright, so clocking out means you don't get a turn.
Yep.
You get to re-roll, you get to roll saves, feel no pain, and that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Everything else goes to him.
Yep.
He gets to move however he wants.
Yep.
Whatever he wants first. Otherwise, all you can do is re-roll saves.
Yep.
So he can't attack me?
No.
Even if I charge him?
Yes.
Okay.
Because all of that will be on his time, so he
Yeah, so
has feel no pains, it saves, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So the annoying thing is we don't know exactly. We took 10 minutes off my time, not knowing exactly how
That's
much
why
time.
I put the...
Yeah, but we didn't know how much time you actually lost.
Yeah.
So
do you want to intervene here? And this is going to be really rough, and I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You play by a clock.
Okay.
Right? It's both players' responsibilities to sit there and manage their own clock.
So if we took 10 minutes off me,
So
I lost 10 minutes.
He flicked it to me for my Overwatch. I didn't know that he'd flicked it to me. Then he played like...
Which I should do, shouldn't I?
Yeah, because he's rolling dice and it's on your clock then.
And then it like 10 minutes. I went from like 56 to 44.
Yep.
And then...
Well, we don't exactly know that, but
It's about that time, like about 5-10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. But if you clocked out, it is both players' responsibility to manage the clock.
Yeah.
It is what happens when you agree to play on the clock, which...
So we ran 10 minutes off me.
Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. But as much as it sounds, it's remind you to keep behind the clock. Yeah?
Yeah.
Both good?
Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Cool. All right. That's what you done then.
Okay. So... Yeah. You'll get engage and you'll get sabotage. So sabotage is still going. So you'll get engaged for 2 men. And we'll pass.
Really unfortunate situation here to see Oscar clock out there, and yeah, just both players having to manage their clocks, right? Like that's basically what it comes down to.
Into round 4.
It's going to be a turn 4 finish. It could possibly be turn 5, but it means Oscar does not get to actually actively engage in the game going forward at this point, which does happen. It does happen, unfortunately. So, yeah, it is. We're using the WTC clock rules, Jack. So that is what has been termed. I'm not really familiar with them. I'm more familiar with Frontline Gaming's version.
So I got Cull the Horde. Do you have a Cull the Horde target?
Just seeing if there's a Cull the Horde target in Oscar's list.
So I will.
So he's going to discard, redraw that one more than likely.
So I get Cleanse and Establish Locus, man.
Cleanse and Establish Locus. He should be able to establish Locus
so are you
for full, and
guy?
Cleanse is probably 2 for a full 4 or 5 points. So it's going to just push it even further. So it's going to end up being, if we look at it now, Oscar will score points where he stands, basically. So he's going to score 5 points unless that truck dies. So he gets 5 points there, pushing him 42, and then whatever secondaries he draws is he has to score where he draws. So if it gets table positioning ones, he can
I'm just
score
going to
them, but if it's killing, then sure. But at the same time, yeah, it's going to be really rough at this point. So realistically, Rory's going to pull away with it at this point.
And these are OC how many?
So it's going to end up probably going to end up between 60 and 70 points, which is
So I
getting
need a 4 inch
towards
advance
like
to
a
get these guys onto that
17
point, just to
and
neutralize
3,
it.
16
4
4
there,
kind of
man.
differential.
So they're just going to go on there.
So yeah, we'll just we'll turn back to Rory, let him play through with Oscar, and we'll see how we go.
Yeah, okay. I can't really clear that off, but that's okay. These guys will fall back. These guys will cleanse here, man. So I'll get cleanse for 4. My sabotage will go off to 6. I'll establish locus with the bikes in your home field. For 4. Yeah. Cleanse. These guys are just going to go in here, so you don't get primary. Cool. So you'll get 5 primary just for this one that I just can't get you off that at all. It's 15 max primary, I believe, per turn. Yeah. And I'll just move these guys over the couple of turns just to stop you getting turn 5 primary on this one.
Yeah, Rory just needs to draw his cards right now, and we'll see what happens.
So turn 5, I get engage on all fronts, which I can do just with like this, and containment.
That will push the differential.
And containment. So
that
I'll do it on that corner with that Sagittarius
20.
and these bikes over here, man.
Ouch.
Sorry about clocking out, but that was a really good game.
Yeah, it was a great game, mate.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we've lost one of the player mics. I thought that's what happened. I will have to just really fix that up. But that is the end of the round. So Votann pulled out a 20 point
to you, 95 to me.
20 nil.
They did.
So that's a differential of 53 points.
You're not. There's a lot of you do. Like, if it's your turn to roll dice, attack. Your opponent's turn. It's your turn to fight.
How do we wrap
that
this
should be your time. You're overwatching in your
done. How do we wrap this
There are a lot of.
We are all done.
Yeah.
Our final scores are in.
Perfect. That's all.
We don't need to do anything here.
As the I don't know if the chat could hear the TO Pete when he came in, but ultimately, you've clocked out. You're allowed to make a save. You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to.
It was
just standing on primary. You can sort out primary, and that's what will happen
Thanks
here.
for playing on stream, guys.
Hopefully, I know it doesn't feel bad when the game is on the clock, but does happen. Look at Orks and Votann, both a lot of the high activation game, so those are time sensitive armies. Saw it here, but I was picking the 20, and if we go back to the poll, like, 67, 70 something percent of chat said Orks are going to win. I thought it was going to win Billy, but that's not what happened. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Don't think Scotty's coming back now. There was a minute left. Does look like the village people win. Don't have the scores in front of, but does look like a win for the team.
Wow, that was a great game. Both gentlemen had a great time. I'm sorry, I just had to swap out some batteries. Sorry for cutting you off there, Blake. But you were just saying that it looks as though it's going to go village people's way this round.
Yeah. Now they've got at least 8 and 8. Don't win.
Yeah. So we'll see how the rest of them looked. So Eldari. So Hypershed's Custodes into Village People's Eldari was a 17-3 win to the Eldari. World Eaters for Hypershed into Genestealer Cults was a 13-7 win to Genestealer Cults. Ash Militarum for Hypershed into Admech for Village People was a 20-0 to Village People for the Admech. Tau into Sisters was an 11-9 to Hypershed's Tau. Ultramarines from Hypershed into Tau on Village People was a 13-7 win to the Ultras. Then Orks into Chaos Knights was a 20-0 to Village People on Orks. And then we're just waiting on the result for Eldari into Ash Militarum from Hypershed's Eldari into Ash Militarum's Guard. Sorry, Village People's Guard. And we'll get that all going for you guys as well. But if we have a look at the overall score for these guys, no secondaries at all for Oscar. Those last 2 turns didn't get primary. But yeah, 95-42. That's just, it does, unfortunately, does come down to a bit of clock management at that point. And I know being on stream can be a bit of a stressor and such as well. So I definitely, don't hold it against either player for being like, oh, this is just a bit tough. I completely get it. So I really appreciate these guys being willing to jump on stream and play. We really appreciate it, and we hope you guys did enjoy that game. So let's go over to here. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have got about a 50-minute lunch break coming your way shortly. That is the one thing I did not actually properly update on the overlays when we get into that. So we'll get some stuff going. But yeah, looks as though it's a pretty solid round win to Village People. I want to thank everyone who has joined us watching this live, or if you're watching this back on YouTube afterwards, great to have your viewership. Hope you enjoyed this first round. We've got 2 more rounds today coming at you. If you haven't already, feel free to like the stream, subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, and any super chats or members is always greatly appreciated. Blake, it's awesome to have you on commentary joining me.
Thanks for having me. What a dairy in the microphone. Scotty and I are getting very close this weekend.
Yes. Yeah, it's just because of how many people we have. Basically, I wanted to do the lapels, but it just wasn't going to work. It would be too loud. You'd have all the background noise. You'd hear us both at the same time. So that's why we just pivoted a bit. So hopefully for the future event, we'll have 2 pod mics going. That way it's a lot easier. But yeah, I want to thank everyone for joining us. We are going to be going to lunch now. So I'll get the music cranking for you guys in the background, and we'll be back with you in about 50 minutes time, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great break, or catch you in the next round, and we'll see you shortly.